Salutations everyone! Alright, here we go again. Right, so last time, let's see, what did we do last time? So Aqua was pretending to be a noble, because we needed to gather information on rebellion. Right, okay, I remember everything now. Good, good. And Aqua sang, and she sang really well. I did check the original song, the original one. It was good. Again, it's just not my type, but it was very good. She has a very nice singing voice. I really like her singing. I think it's just the genre of the songs that aren't really my type. Hello, Almighty. So yeah, I did check the song, the song that she sang here, and as I was saying, oh, my mic quality is terrible. Okay, wait, I can solve that. I can solve that. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. Let me do this. All right. Is it still the same? Using laptop mic? No, I don't have a laptop. Maybe the right mic might not be plugged in. That might be the case. It did that the other time. Let me see. I can fix that. I can fix that. Let me see. Now where did I do that? It's not this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So here I should be able to choose, I think. Sounds like 80s TV sound. Interesting. Alright. Where do I... Wait, where is the option to choose the mic? It's not here. No! Where are you? Where are you? I don't want to... Oh, aha! Found it. Never mind. Problem solved.
How about now? Is it better? It should be better. Yeah, I can even see the things changing here in OBS. So I think it's fixed. I think it is fixed. Better. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I did check the song. What was that? It was using a different mic for some reason. That was the issue. But yeah. I checked out Aqua's original song because I actually don't listen to that much Aqua music. The things that make me interested in Aqua is her gaming, her interactions with other members, and overall the fact that she's like this absolute sweaty gaming onion, right? She's adorable as well, obviously. But I actually didn't check out her music that much. Because her music just isn't the type that I will listen to. It's not my type of genre. I do like idol songs, it just depends on what type of idol song it is. I think Aqua sings really well, she has a really nice singing voice, she's really good at her genre. It's just not the genre that I listen to. It's very cutesy idol type songs, which are not really my favorite. I like the song that she sings in this game for the main menu, it's really, really nice. But it's just not my genre. I mean, I listen to a wide variety of genres. I don't have like one favorite genre. I listen to everything, like from metal, to jazz, rock, classical music, orchestral music, gaming soundtracks, and many, many other things. But I guess when it comes to like certain types of genres, I can be more picky. That's all about my preferences. Because, for example, there's other idol type songs that I've listened to that I like. But it's very much a preference thing. It doesn't have to do with the quality of the song, it's just a preference thing, for sure. Anyways, here we go, let's begin. Let's continue. So, Aqua sang her song. Now she's nervous. Everyone has left. Right, we're in the church. Everyone has left, leaving the two of us alone in an empty, cold chapel. Miss Aqua then once again collapses onto the chair and completely deflates. That said, I'm probably gonna keep attention to her music much more from now on, because I really do think she has such a nice song. So did you listen to her Aqua Iro palette? That's what I was talking about right now, the whole time. I listened to it. I think she sings really well, but the music just isn't for me. It's not my type of music. Cutesy idol songs are not for me. Well, depends. Some of them are. It just really, I'm very picky about my preferences here. That's all. In fact, I actually have to say that VTuber music kinda expanded my horizons, just in general. Because before VTuber music, I didn't listen to much pop in general. But it was because of VTuber covers and original songs that I started listening to more J-pop, just in general. It's in my top 10 favorite VTuber song. It's a good song. It's a good song. It's just, you know, not my preference, not my preferred type of music. I think so far from all the songs I've heard from Aqua, my favorite is actually the one in the main menu of this game. That's my favorite one from her. There's something about it. Like her voice sounds so nice, like so sweet and gentle, like the wind. I can't explain it. Again, I am musically illiterate. Every time I talk about music, it's just all based on feeling, not on actual like education. I'm illiterate when it comes to actual music. I'd like to learn more about music, honestly. That would be fun. But I think Aqua is a very good singer. You can definitely tell that she likes the whole idol, you know, the whole idol activities. She puts a lot of effort into it. She's good. Because, you know, I can recognize when something is good, even if I don't like it personally. But yeah, there's other like VTubers in Hololive that make more J-pop type songs that I might not be interested to. Some of them I do. A good example is Kiara's music. I really like Kiara's songs. My favorite songs, however, are Sparks and The Great Wanderer. I know Do You was very popular amongst a lot of people, but Do You isn't really my type. Once again, it's not a bad song, it's good. It's just not my type. So my preferred ones tend to be like something like The Great Wanderer. I don't know, Sparks used to be my favorite, because it was very motivating, right? But something about The Great Wanderer, I really like the vibes. It's the perfect song for me to listen to when I'm commuting into university at like 6 AM. It just feels nice. You know, the sun has barely even risen. You know, it's really dark. You're in transportation or like, you know, going into the place you need to go, and you listen to that song. The vibes feel amazing. My top 1 VTuber song is Bishoujo Muzai Pirates. Let me see. I think just in general, a lot of Vocaloid music that VTubers cover has opened up the music that I listen to. Because again, I used to not listen to that many songs. I mean, I would listen to some songs. I remember a Vocaloid song that I really loved, even like years ago, was A Meltdown. I really liked it. So when Kanata covered that song, I was like, hell yeah, Kanata covered this, let's go. Because I really like that song. But I really don't know how to explain, you know? I especially like when songs explore or have a certain vibe that tries to arise like a certain type of strong emotion in you. I really like that. Don't get me wrong, I also like the feel-good type of songs, that's why I like jazz a lot. But I really like the ones that can bring out that emotion. That's, for example, what I would say. That's the kind of thing that The Great Wanderer from Kiara does, while I don't feel that with Do You personally. Personally, that is. The Great Wanderer really sparks that emotion deep down. And that's why I really like it. And I think the reason why I feel like this is because a lot of the music that I listen to is video game soundtrack. And video game soundtracks are made to arise that emotion in you. That's the whole point, right? That's the whole point of video game music. They're there to support the emotions that you feel through the story or through gameplay. And because I listen to a lot of soundtrack music, video game music, I think that's what I tend to look forward to in a lot of songs. For example, that's one of the reasons why I love Good as Reflects. Because I feel like Good as Reflects is also meant to really arise those strong emotions, because it has to do with like Gura's psyche, right? It's a very personal song to Gura. And I really like it. Again, I think a lot of people were expecting a very cute idol song from Gura, and instead we got something else entirely, and I'm all for it. But again, I'll keep repeating it, because I don't want to pass the wrong impression. whenever I say that something isn't my type, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad song or anything. It's just not my type. That's all. I still think it's good. Toa's cover of Palette is super great. Yeah, I think I know what that is. Yeah. It's good. I like Toa's music a lot. Toa's music goes a lot into rock usually, I feel. I really like it. My favorite Toa song, which would it be? From her original songs, I think it would be Facts. I really like Facts. From her covers, I know Error is very popular and I really love Error. I have it on my phone. But my favorite Toa cover, I forgot the title, but it's not Error. It's a different one. What's the name? I forgot. But it has very similar emotions. But right now I don't remember. But I do talk about it in my beginner's guide to Toa. I do say that there is a specific song of hers that's a personal favorite of mine, and that's the one I'm talking about right now. So it's in my Toa guide. But yeah, there's a lot of really good music in Hololive. The best part about Hololive is that there's many different genres. Like certain VTubers lean towards certain types of genres more, and I think that's a very good thing. It means that there's more choice to appeal to different preferences for different people. Error Anemone? No, it's not Error. It's a different one. Actually, you know what? Fine, I'll look it up right now. Okay, we're going on a tangent, but I guess that should be a given now. Okay, the Beginner's Guide to Tokoyami Toa. Let's see, because I have it in the description. The songs that I put there of Toa. It's not Akuma, it's a cover. It's Brilliant. Brilliant, that's the name. So my favorite original is Fact. My favorite cover is Brilliant. That's my favorite Toa cover. I really like Brilliant. It's really, really beautiful. There we go. Okay. But yeah. Oh.
ご主人様までそんなに私を褒め殺して楽しいですか?
It's fine, Aqua. You should be used to it by now. You sing in front of like thousands of people. You're fine. You're fine. Besides, didn't you have fun? Drakengard 1 songs are great to listen when you're late to work. Hell yeah! Dude, Drakengard songs are great to listen anytime. It truly puts you in a trance, you know? By the way, Almighty, have you finished Drakengard 1? It's I think there was something I wanted to send you, but I completely forgot, and I didn't remember. I shouldn't send it because he hasn't finished Drakengard 1 yet. But now I forgot exactly what I wanted to send you, so I'm gonna have to remember again. She didn't sing to people in this universe. It's fine, it's fine. She just forgot, you know. Sometimes you have those deja vus, and people sometimes theorize that deja vus are actually experiences you had in a different timeline. It's fine, it's fine. I bet Aqua probably had those feelings of deja vu. I really do think it was a beautiful song. I wish I could praise you more, actually. I mean, Aqua sings really well. I really like her voice. Her singing voice is so beautiful.
わかりましたから、もう褒めなくていいです。
Not yet. I reinstalled my Windows when I bought my GPU and all my saves died. Ah, that hurts. Especially with Drakengard, that really hurts. Again, remember, you don't have to grind every weapon to max level to unlock the final ending. All you need is all the weapons, and then you can go to the final ending. Trust me. You can grind the weapons after you finish the game. Let me tell you, it's not gonna be worth grinding the weapons before that, because let's just say that it's not gonna help you very much. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's one of the mistakes of Drakengard. But yeah, definitely take it slow. Saying that, she looks away as her ears redden. I must level every weapon. Kyle will be disappointed in me. You can do that after the game is over, though. Then you don't have that pressure of finishing. Then you can just do it. Because after you finish the game, you still have chapter select. You can just play any stage you want. And unlock the stories, and you even have an extra stage, so... But yeah. Saying that, she looks away as her ears redden.
歌を褒められるの慣れてなくて恥ずかしいんですよ。
No, I want to finish the game and forget about the torture. Okay, that's fair. Sure. That's fair enough. That's gonna make the ending maybe feel potentially better then.
私の歌、今まで両親ぐらいしか聞かせたことがなかったですから。
Last ending must be my final reward. A reward indeed. Ah, it's so glorious. So glorious. For some reason, Miss Aqua's eyes look very melancholic as she says this. What's wrong? You looked really sad just now. By the way, on the topic of streams, of future streams, besides the Saturday stream, I think I may be able to stream on Mondays. The rest of my week is kinda busy, but Mondays I think will be completely fine. So I'm gonna try streaming on Monday, the next Monday. And if it goes well, that's gonna be the new schedule, Saturdays and Mondays. With that said, no, 2 streams a week, so Saturday and Monday. But with that said, the Monday streams will be a bit shorter, just in general, maybe like 1 or 2 hours. Well, I say this, but sometimes I get caught up in the streams and I go for like way longer, so it could happen as well. But in general, I'll probably go for 1 or 2 hours of stream for Mondays, so that I also have time to edit. Because Mondays are gonna be the best day for me to do any stuff that's YouTube related. The rest of the week, maybe I'll try to still edit here and there and do other things, but I'm probably gonna be either resting or studying for uni. But Monday is gonna be like that one day where I can actually afford to work for YouTube, to do editing and stream and things like that, which is nice because last semester I really didn't have the time for anything like that. But this time I do, which is really nice. So that would mean that next Monday we'll play more Valkyria Chronicles. But with the amount of time that I have, most likely I can only like do 1 chapter per stream in that case. But you know, it's still something, it's still better than nothing. And honestly, I think 1 chapter is fine, keeping in mind that I don't think that there's that many chapters left actually. So we'll be fine. What's wrong? You looked really sad just now.
やだな、そんなわけないじゃないですか。あんなに気持ちよく歌った後なんですから。
Saying that, she strains a smile. We've only been together for a few months, but even I can see that it's a fake smile. Miss Aqua.
ご主人様は私の歌、どう思いましたか？
That was a hard-hitting moment in that one stream. Probably one of the hardest hitting moments. Excited to continue. What do you think of your song? It's beautiful, Aqua. You sing really well. Honestly, I feel like Aqua's voice and singing voice could fit in many different genres. If she wanted to do like more acoustic kind of songs, she could easily do it and pull it off, and it would be beautiful. Just in general, she could pull off a lot of things with that type of voice. Or I could speak, Miss Aqua abruptly cut me off, looking at me with eyes as if telling me not to ask anything further. I respect her wishes and changed the subject. It was so beautiful that I was completely entranced by it. Each line sank deep into my heart.
褒めすぎですよ、ご主人様。ご主人様は貴族ですし、コンサートも行ったことありますよね。そういうところで歌ってる人の方が絶対に上手いじゃないですか。
That doesn't matter. What matters is your singing ability. And you sing really well. True, they might be more talented, but I prefer your voice. It just hits differently. It's very sweet and soothing. It feels gentle, you know, like a gentle breeze. A gentle breeze in the silence. It's nice, like a forest, in a way.
本当に ますか？
I nod firmly to cast away Miss Aqua's doubts. In fact, hearing you sing gave me courage, Miss Aqua. I want to accept myself for who I am, including my bad sides, and spend the rest of my days with the person I dearly love. Because I love you, Miss Aqua. So that song really spoke to me.
急に恥ずかしいこと言わないでください。びっくりして変な声出ちゃったじゃないですか。
You sang that song with all your heart, so I couldn't help but share my true feelings. In any case, your voice has real power, Miss Aqua. So you should have more confidence in yourself. Your voice has the power to move people's hearts and lighten up their spirits. That is your biggest strength.
じゃあ今度は恋愛以外の歌にも挑戦してみます。
Do you see that tweet from Kobo? I don't think I did. What did Kobo tweet?
みんな仲良くしようとか笑顔でいようとかそんな前向きな歌を歌ってみたいです。
That sounds great. I'm sure if many people hear you sing, it will make the world a better and brighter place. Check in Dank Hall? Alright, I'll check it out right now. Let's see. Itadakimasu. Thank you for the support, guys, so I can feel my woo. Okay. Kobo does it again. It's funny, keeping in mind that I recently found today I found the clip of her saying that Rio and Altair were making love together, and that was great. By the way, yeah, I am. If you see me like posting a lot of Holostars clips in the VTuber clips section, that's because I'm trying to get to know the boys a bit better. Because yes, I am adding them to Nobunaga's ambition. I still haven't added the 300 VTubers that I want, and I decided I'm gonna add all Holostars except Armis because it's still too early. I want more time to pass before I add them. Yeah, but yeah, I am digging into all Holostars. Again, I already knew a bit about Holostars, but it was mostly before Uproar. Basically, the members before Uproar. After Uproar, I don't know much about their members. Other than, Axel and Altair, because, because of Team Snakebite, I ended up knowing a bit about Axel and Altair. But before Uproar, I didn't know much about Holostar. I mean, no, after Uproar, I didn't know much about Holostars. My Holostar's Oshi is still the same. It's still Astel. I really like Astel. I think Astel is great. But now that I found out about Uproar yesterday and today, I have to say I really like Gamma. Gamma is great. He's got such great energy. He's really, really nice. But yeah, with that said, I have added all 4 of Uproar members. Wait, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, they're 4, right? Yeah, they're 4. They're 4, right? Wait, are they 4? I'm not forgetting anyone, right? No, they are 4, okay. Because usually gens tend to be 5 members. Alright, so next generation I'm gonna be adding is the generation after the first Tempus gen. So Tempus gen 2. And then I'll finally add Riglos. Because I feel like it's been long enough, so I can add a Riglos now. And I really want to add Raden, because I feel like Raden might be one of the VTubers that fits the actual setting of Nobunaga's ambition the best. Because again, I mean, she likes Japanese history. The way she dresses is very Edo period-like, which sure, it's Edo period comes after the Sengoku Jidai, but, close enough. That's close enough. And I feel like Raden has skills that truly fit the Nobunaga's ambition, like the stats and the abilities, things like. Because she was a teacher and she knows a lot about art and things like that. I feel like there's many things that I can reference through Nobunaga's ambition. Like I tend to give like higher leadership to anyone that has like teaching experience, right? Because being a teacher is not easy. It's a difficult job. And I feel like if you have good leadership, I think you end up doing a better job at guiding your students and all that. As for Valor, I'm also gonna give her Raden like good Valor just because of the fact that she stopped smoking. And I feel like quitting smoking is difficult. It requires a lot of willpower. And for Raden to have actually decided, yeah, I'm gonna quit, because of Aki Rosenthal and also because of her voice, because she needed to take better care of it since she wanted to sing better. I think that speaks of her willpower, so I decided to reflect that in her Valor stat. Her intelligence stat is going to be insanely high. I'm still deciding if I'm going to give her 99 intelligence or 100 intelligence. If I gave her 100, she would be the second VTuber that I give 100 intelligence after Skoya Kana. Skoya Kana is very similar in the aspect that Skoya Kana knows a lot about like medicine and academic stuff and maths and all that, and she's really goddamn smart, like really smart. And I feel like Raden fits that too, where she's really smart. So I'm very much considering giving like the maximum amount of intelligence to Raden, because I feel like she's really goddamn smart. And I'm also gonna give Raden high politics stats, because in Nobunaga's ambition, politics is related to a lot of things, like your ability to communicate, your ability to as a talker, and Raden is very charismatic and talks really well. Like, she has really great energy as a talker, as a speaker. It's also related to your knowledge about the arts, right? Like, for example, tea ceremony and those types of things. And since Raden knows so much about Japanese history, and especially about art, she actually fits like what you would expect from the politics stat from Nobunaga's ambition and things like that. So overall, Raden is gonna have like the highest stats in the Rigolas. With that said, Todoroki Hajime is my favorite from Rigolas, but she is hard to understand even more because of her baby accent. True. For Hajime, I'm really considering giving her the highest Valor stat in Rigolas, because I feel like after her performance in the Mario Kart tournament, I feel like she needs to be the hardest hitting one in combat. You have to give Ririka 100 intelligence too, because she is really smart. I still need to find more about Ririka. With that said, usually whenever I give more than 90 intelligence, I tend to be very picky with above 90. Sometimes I like to give high intelligence for the memes, like Henya. You know, Henya is a genius, so I give her like 99 intelligence. But it was mostly as a meme. But you know, it kind of fits. But the only one that I have 100 intelligence is Skoya Kana for now, because like Skoya Kana is really smart. Like, I'm saying like really smart. Probably one of the smartest VTubers I've ever seen. She had this quiz about like this quiz in Ishisanji where she just answers everything on top of her head. Like, her knowledge of medicine is the real deal. She knows like really advanced stuff, and she knows maths like really well. There was this one time where exams were coming up in Japan, and Skoya Kana decided to make streams specifically to help people prepare for the exams, specifically on the fields of maths and biology and things like that. It's insane. She passed JP college tests on 100 points. It's enough to become top 1 contender for almost any university. Okay, definitely. Alright. That is a very good point. I'm gonna have fun discovering about Ririka then, because I tend to enjoy smart VTubers. I don't know, I tend to respect usually whenever someone is like really smart. That's one of the reasons why I respect Ollie so much, because Ollie, you know, jokes aside, the degeneracy aside and all that, and she's really smart, and I really respect that. It's a quality that I tend to value in people. Which is funny because, for example, with Raden and Ollie have something in common, that they're both smart, but they also end up being the butt of the joke in a lot of situations, right? Because the two of them are completely comfortable, like being bullied by everyone else, which is really nice. I think that kind of speaks of their confidence. I feel like you need to be very secure of yourself to allow that, because you're fine people poking fun of you. And it's another thing that I really admire in both Ollie and Raden. But I'm gonna have fun discovering about Ririka then, if she is that smart. I'm gonna have fun with that. Yeah. Okay, but I'm not gonna go in on tangents anymore. I'm really going on another tangent. Like, I'm really excited to do that goddamn stream, Nobunaga's Ambition streams again. But this time with VTubers. Just can't get enough Ao accepted comedian stat. Ao is probably the one VTuber in the entirety of Riglost that is completely different from what everyone expected. But honestly, I'm really happy with how she turned out. Because I think she's legit really funny. She's really funny. She also has really great energy. Like, she's funny, she's like an absolute joke, but she's charismatic while being an absolute joke, right? Because even though, in spite of her pawnness and all that, she has a certain confidence that you can't help but respect, you know? And that's why I've also started liking Ao a lot too. But yeah, when it comes to Rigloss, I just need to find out more about Ririka and Kanade. For sure, and I will, once I add all the Holostars members first. You have to be cool, collected, and Rizzler. Turns out she's pawned back and punching back. Yep, pretty much. And I love it. Alright. Continue with Aqua. I might have to also do a redo of Aqua's stats in Nobunaga's Ambition. Because, I mean, her stats aren't bad, they're good. She's mostly combat focused. But I feel like I ended up giving Aqua lesser leadership, because in Nobunaga's Ambition I tend to give leadership, to value leadership in two ways. Either someone who actually has leadership experience, and this one matters more, or, because not everyone has leadership experience and I still need to give them a leadership stat, I tend to value them based on... judge them based on how well are they at playing as a team, right? Like, if they have really good synergy as a team with someone else, like following orders and being synchronized with others and things like that, I also tend to value that in the leadership stat. Not as much as being an actual leader, but I do tend to. I gave Aqua, you know, decently good leadership stat, but it was nothing special. But I feel like she's been, I think Aqua's been able to improve at overall teamwork as of late, I feel. Especially in Apex with Team Start End, she's been getting better and better at it, at communicating. So I feel like I should definitely buff her leadership. Anyways, but that's the end of the tangent, it's over. Rigloss and Advent are such strong gens, they really are. Again, I think I said this last stream, I wasn't too into Rigloss at first because, you know, Advent was new, and, you know, Rigloss kinda came to really quickly after Advent, and I wasn't ready to invest myself into a new gen just yet, so I didn't really pay Rigloss much attention. I just decided to stick to Advent. But now that I'm actually getting into Rigloss, I'm enjoying him a lot. Again, Hololive is really strong with their picks. Every single wave feels so strong in many different ways. Like, I feel like ever since Gen 6 of the JP branch, every single branch is super solidly strong. Like, Gen 6, Holox, successful. Let's see, what came after Gen 6 of Holox? I think it was ID Gen 3, right? ID Gen 3, boom, massive success, especially because of Kobo, right? After ID Gen 3, what did we have? I think we had, was it Holostars? I don't remember actually the order anymore. I think it was Holostars, was it? I don't remember. But at least, so I'm gonna, since I don't remember Holostars, I guess I'm gonna skip and talk about the rest of Hololive, which is not that many. Advent, absolute success. Very strong members. They're all very talented, very fun. In many different ways, that's the best part, is that they're all very different. And now Rigloss is the same thing, they're very strong, and I feel like... I don't know who picks the talent. I don't know who picks the talent for Hololive production, but they're doing a very good job, and they should get a raise. Yeah, they should get a raise. Cause goddamn, every single one of the members joining is like amazing. Advent, Regloss, Holostars. Yeah, but Holostars is Artemis. I was talking about Gen 2 of Holostar ZN and Uproar. But no, you're right. Those were before. No, I think, but those were after Gen 6, weren't they? I don't know. I guess it's irrelevant, really. All that matters is that they're all very strong. Like Hololive is such a strong agency because the sheer amount of quality in their members is really insane. Like, absolutely insane. So yeah. Things are good. Things are looking good. In spite of things sometimes being difficult here and there. Like, Hololive just can't stop winning. Like, Hololive production as a whole just can't stop winning. They're just doing it great. I think recently there was some kind of issue because of unicorns being mad about Holostar's boys appearing in posters together with Hololive members. But like, other than like these minor things, because let's be honest, that backlash is really minor. It really doesn't matter at this point. At this point, they really are a minority, a bit of a loud minority. I mean, I know that I'm assuming that they're a loud minority, but I really think they are, because if they weren't, I feel like the repercussions for the talent would be way bigger. And really, nothing is really gonna come out of this, like it never does, because let's be honest, the majority of people don't care. Like, the majority of people are completely fine with it, I feel. So that's why. I feel like even Cover, the company, is getting more comfortable with publicly, you know, showcasing their members together from the different branches, the Holostar, Hololive, because people are getting more used to it. Because if you think about it, Hololive kinda was the exception to the rule. Because Hololive is an idol agency, right? So they make this distinction. Even though very early on, they ended up stopping the collab bands. The Holostars and Hololive used to be banned from collabing early on, very early on, but then they stopped. And now the members are free to do whatever they want. Most of them still don't do it, but a lot of them actually do. And anyone can just do it at any point. That's completely fine. But Hololive really was the exception to the exception here, because the majority of VTuber agencies usually are completely fine with it, you know, with having like people from different genders like collabing with each other and all that, and their fans usually are fine with that too. Like Nishisanji is a good example. Like, they do it all the time, but even outside of Nishisanji, you see it a lot. That's why in V-Saikyo, whenever you look at the V-Saikyo tournament, another like JP tournament, you tend to see like a lot of mixed groups from different companies, from, you know, different genders and things like that. It's just really nice. That's one of the things that I really like about V-Saikyo, is that it brings everyone together. Like, these JP events are really fun because it just brings everyone together to have fun. I really like that. Like, you see members from Neoporte, VSPO, Noripro, Nijisanji, Hololive, and much more. Indies. It's nice. I think the JP space is really fun. It looks really fun. Connect JP branch debut. Oh, earlier I actually got recommended one of the debuts, and I really liked the mod. I didn't look at the debut because I was actually in the middle of my of a class. Because on Saturdays I actually have a online Japanese class, because we in my university, for our Japanese and Chinese classes, we have two classes in the actual university and one class that's online. So on Saturdays I have a Japanese class online. So I was in the middle of the class, so I didn't check out the stream, but I remember I got recommended the stream, and it was I really liked the model. I think her name was Melody or something like that. I don't remember the name, but had a very pretty model. I'm very excited for Face Connect JP. I think Face Connect has been doing really well. I think they'll do even better. I'm very happy to see another agency rise up and become like competitive to Nishisanji and Hololive. They're still not there yet, but I feel like they will get there. I really do. And I think this is a very good thing, because it makes the industry more competitive, which maybe it will finally open Nishisanji's eyes to treat their talents better. Because, you know, Hololive treats their talents better, really, really well. V-Shoujo also seems to treat their talents really well. Nishisanji doesn't seem to do that much. I mean, the JP branch is better than the EN branch, that's for sure. But another agency like rising up and potentially becoming better could really force Nishisanji to decide, you know what? No, let's treat our talents better. I really don't get the tribalisms. Like, I with this whole situation that happened recently in Nishisanji, I feel really sad that there's some people that really defend everything Nishisanji does. Right? Even though the talents are really not doing too good, the talents are... And when I mean that the talents are not doing too good, I mean mentally. Because, you know, there's a reason why they're all leaving. They're leaving because they might not be happy about their conditions. Right? And there's some people that still defend Nishisanji, that are super tribalistic. Right? And this is, by the way, I've seen people say, yeah, this is just the type of toxic fanbase Nishisanji gathers. Like, no, this is not the Nishisanji thing, let's be honest. I've seen Hololive fans do the same. Not all of them, like a minority. Because again, I really do feel like the majority of both fan bases are normal people that are sane in the head, right? The majority of people are sane. But there's these groups, these small groups in both the Nishisanji and Hololive fan bases that are super tribalistic. And as soon as something happens to each other's agencies, they just have to say how much better they are to the other. Like, oh, that's because they are that fan base is super toxic and we aren't, right? I've seen this behavior in both fan bases. Like, when bad things happen in Hololive, boom, I see toxic Nishisanji people like have to hit up on Hololive, and when this happens to Nishisanji, same thing. Some Hololive fans saying the same thing about Nishisanji. Like, come on, can't we just get along? You know, guys, we're not fighting a war against each other. We're not like killing each other for territory or killing each other for whatever. We're just, you know, supporting our favorite VTubers. You know, they're entertainers that we like. You know, our Oshis. That's all. Like, we're not fighting a war. You know, competition is a good thing among companies, because competition means that the companies will have to do their best to keep the talents happy. And as a fan of those talents, isn't that a good thing? Isn't that a good thing that the talents that you love will be given better conditions by the company because they're trying to remain competitive? That is a wonderful thing. The talents are happy, and as a result, you, the audience, get better content. Because if the talent is happy, most likely the talent is going to put even more effort and even more passion. And perhaps the company will help them even more to do greater projects and things, right? Imagine if Selene was in an agency like Hololive. Say Hololive. I'm just going to say, imagine if Selene was in Hololive. I bet 100% that all the projects that she's been wanting to do but have been shot down by Nishisanji, she could have easily done them in Hololive, and perhaps even better, right? Because Hololive really supports their talent on this. And honestly, a lot of people say that they want Selene to go to V-Shoujo or maybe Hololive. Personally, I think Selene should go to the English branch of VSPO. Selene is someone that likes doing tournaments. Selene is someone who likes esports and FPS games. I think there is no better agency for Selene than VSPO. I think she would shine the most there. Everything Selene wants to do would truly come to fruition in VSPO, I think. And again, but Nishisanji isn't feeling the pressure yet. Because Nishisanji is still the highest earning VTuber agency in the world. And this is similar to Pokemon and Genshin Impact, where as long as the company is making lots and lots of money, it doesn't matter if the talents keep or workers keep quitting. It doesn't matter if people are mad about how things are being run, because what truly matters to a company is the money that they gain. That's how you communicate to a company. So if you aren't satisfied, you need to stop giving them money. With Nishisanji, it's a bit difficult because people aren't here for the company, they're here for the talents, and nobody wants to stop supporting their talents, right? And I don't think you should stop supporting their talent. You should still support the talents, because at the end of the day, the talent remains in the company because they want to. So if the talent leaves, you just need to go follow the talent on where they go next. That's all, you know. But for Nishisanji, I think if you are someone who's not happy with Nishisanji, I think what you should do is just not defend Nishisanji for their faults. That's all. You can still buy merch if you want. You can still do whatever you want. It's your money. You decide what you do. Nobody has the right to tell you what to do. But I feel like defending Nishisanji for their faults just because your Oshi is in this company, I don't think that's the way you're helping your Oshi. You're not helping your Oshi. You might be actually being complacent to bad conditions. Now, I do want to say one thing. We, the audience, are the customer. And it's not the moral obligation of the customer to keep the company accountable. It's not. That's not a moral obligation. I've seen people say that, oh, it's our moral obligation to this. No, it's not. We are just a consumer. We have no moral obligations about anything, like, at all. We are simply a consumer. If we like the product, we buy the product. If we don't like the product, we don't buy the product. Simple as that. That's all it has to be. But I feel like the people that are getting tribalistic and defending Nishisanji for their faults, they're going beyond being a simple consumer. They're, for some reason, they're being tribalistic, right? In ways that they don't have to. Like, they're having like this company loyalty that is completely unnecessary at all. Like, why? Why? The company is not doing anything for you. Why would you be loyal to the company like that? The ones that are really providing you the enjoyment that you have is the talents, not the company. You know? Hell, if anything, the company might be holding the talents back. Which is exactly the case. So if anything, you should be... If you really like the talents, you should maybe, you know, criticizing Nishisanji when they do a bad thing. And applaud them when they do a good thing, because if they do a good thing, they should be applauded for it. That will also communicate to the company that, hey, okay, people like this, we should do more of this, right? Things like that are good. Anyways, it's complicated. I still have many Nishisanji and members that I love, right? Some of them I've left, like Pomo, but there are still many more that I do love. I really like Anna Alouette, she's still my Nishisanji Oshi. I really like Amelia Parfait. She's really fun. She's one of my favorites. I like Fulgur Ovid. I like Fox Akuma. I like Rosemi Lovelock, you know, and I like pretty much everyone from the first 3 gens, honestly, because the first 3 gens were my favorite. But I will criticize Nishisanji when they do like a bad thing that they shouldn't do. Because the ones that suffer the most out of the mistakes of Nishisanji are the talents. They're the ones who are going to suffer the consequences the most. They're the ones who are going to be in an environment of drama. They're going to be the ones that are going to suffer the mental repercussions of like not being supported by the company and all that. So they're going to be the ones suffering most, not us. And as someone who cares about the talents that are still there, I feel like we shouldn't get, you know, Nishisanji get away with like their bad things by defending them. You know, you don't have to support them. No, actually, no, that's not what I want to say. You don't have to like lash out against them, but you shouldn't defend them either. Especially when you clearly Nishisanji is in the wrong. Otherwise, the members wouldn't leave. Don't get me wrong, leaving. Like, people graduating from Nishisanji is how things have always been done in Nishisanji. From the very beginning. This is nothing new, right? But I feel like the EN branch is having this happen far more than the JP branch. Now, the JP branch can also have something like that happen a lot, but the JP branch is also way more massive. So the likelihood of more people graduating is bigger, just because they're bigger, right? But there's a lot of people really graduating from the EN branch, and I feel like the EN branch is not gonna last much longer at this point. I feel like Nishisanji might just decide, yeah, we're gonna just merge it with the main branch. No more Nishisanji EN. I don't know. This is all speculation, honestly. But the reason why I speak so passionately about this is because I genuinely like Nishisanji, you know? I've made many, multiple videos on Nishisanji members. You know, I've talked about very good things about Nishisanji on my streams as well. I really like Nishisanji, and it's because I like Nishisanji that I really care about Nishisanji becoming better. And that's why I am so, like, vocal about criticizing, like, their faults. Because I like it. If I didn't care about Nishisanji, I wouldn't really care. I would just maybe comment once and not care. Like, look at Wactor, look at Aqua. I talked about them, like, once. And anything that happens now, I basically don't care. Because I don't care about those companies. There's no members from those companies that I follow. Like, I just don't care. But with Nishisanji, it is an agency that I really, really care about. So that's why I'm very, like, I criticize them so much, right? And I'll do the same for Hololive if they also eventually might have a situation like that. I love Hololive. Right now, I don't really have much to criticize, really, because Hololive is just doing really well. Like, they haven't stopped winning. They have really good management. The talents keep speaking good things about the staff and the management. They keep making better and better events, you know. And the one time that the cover might do an announcement that might, you know, kind of sit bad with people, he ends up not actually causing that much trouble. One example is them, for example, saying that they're going to reduce the amount of 3D birthday streams starting now because it puts too much strain on their staff members. You could say that they're reducing quality content, but like people actually had no problems with that. And why is that? Because number one, Cover is actively caring about the well-being of their staff members by doing that, because it's putting a strain on their members. And number two, they communicated in a very good way that people just have no problems with it. Right? Even Mel's termination peaceful, exactly. Mel committed a mistake. It was unfortunate. Even she admitted to her mistake. And Cover did an announcement that was honestly, the announcement itself felt like they were sad about it. Because they probably were. Nobody wanted to terminate Mel, but she broke NDA and like, that's just how it is. It's a legal issue. It's like a serious legal issue. And if they don't terminate Mel, it could have like actual repercussions in the future for them. Right? Like, you need to look at the future, and sometimes the best company decisions might not feel like the best humanitarian decisions. Like, I'm pretty sure Iago would love to keep Mel in Hololive. I'm pretty sure everyone in staff would love for Mel to stay in Hololive. I'm pretty sure every other member would probably want for Mel to stay. I'm pretty sure Mel would love to stay as well. But like, keeping her is not the best company decision. And if you make the wrong company decisions, it could potentially put the rest, you know, the well-being of the entire company at risk. And when you are in a company, you're not just caring for one member, you're caring for every single person that's working in that company. All the staff members, all the talents. So you can't risk, like, sometimes your emotions get in the way of what's the best thing to do. And the best thing to do here was to terminate her. Even though it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good for anyone. But it could have really bad legal repercussions in the future. You know, people can... You know, other companies, for example, could potentially not want to trust Cover anymore with collabs and things like that because, but Cover has members that break NDA. So who's to say that they want to, like, share secrets about projects we're having with Cover, huh? Things like that. Or maybe in the future, you know, someone might do, like, a malicious mistake that also breaks NDA and Cover wants to fire them. But then they might say in court, well, they didn't fire that person, so why are they firing me, huh? Something like that. There's other situations like that. So, like, they have to do this. Breaking NDA is serious. It's really, really serious. Again, technically, Cover could go to court against Mel, but they don't do that. Because Cover doesn't want to do that. Cover loves Mel. You know, Hololive loves Mel. So this is like the best they could do, is give her, like, terminating Mel is literally a slap in the wrist. It's the best they can do. And Mel is not gonna suffer any repercussions with this, because really, she's beloved by so many people, right? And Cover, in the termination, they didn't make her look bad in the termination either. You know, in the past, there's been many terminations, like Nijisanji's terminating Zion, for example, where they're just clearly trying to make her look bad, you know? Which could potentially, like, be bad for Zion's future, right? But, like, in this case, they were not trying to make her look bad at all. Like, Mel, they didn't. She did not look bad there. It was just an unfortunate mistake. That's all. So, Mel, if she keeps at it, once she returns into her content, which she has a big channel, she even apologized. Yep, exactly. She has a big account. She's beloved by many people. She has good connections. When Mel returns, if she keeps at it, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be big by herself. I think she should remain indie. A lot of people saying that she should go to VShojo, she should go for like another agency. I think Mel should remain indie. I think Mel is better as an indie. I think she should probably hire a manager, like a personal manager, to help her out with a lot of things. But I feel like Mel would probably thrive far more as an indie. Personally, that's just my idea. I feel like going into a company, you know, it's because Mel is a bit airheaded, right? That's why. I feel like Mel being airheaded could potentially just not be a good thing for her to be in a company. That's all. Because if you think about it, with Rusia, it was the same thing, right? Rusia herself told everyone that she's not the smartest person. She also broke NDA, right? Like, when I say that Mel is airheaded, I don't mean it like in a malicious way. Like, everyone knows Mel is airheaded. Even like the Whole Life members themselves say that Mel is airheaded. Like, Gen Zero had a collab together, all together, and they all voted Mel as like the most like airheaded like member of Whole Life. So like, this is like common knowledge. But I feel like sometimes being airheaded could be bad if you are in a company. And the best part is that Mel does not need a company to be successful. She doesn't. She can be successful all by herself. And she can still collab with people from companies. She already collabed with Kason. She already collabed with other people like Henya, right? So yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be completely fine. Hello, 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 hello. And like Runami, who just can't live without a scandal. Runami. You mean Russia and Asuna Mikeneko. Okay, I get it. I was wondering, who's Runami? Okay, now I get it now. Yeah. But again, I'm not gonna comment that much on the Russia situation, Mikeneko situation, because here's the thing. My stance on Mikeneko is the same as it's always been. It's really unfortunate, right? It's really, really, really unfortunate. Mikeneko needs mental help. I feel like she's like one of the VTubers that needs the most mental help ever. I don't say it in a malicious way. By the way, whenever I say that someone needs help, I actually mean it in like in the legit, this person needs like some actual therapy, because clearly they're not in a stable way. Because I feel like all of what's happening right now is due to Mikeneko's mental instability, and she's been mentally unstable for a long time, for years now. Unfortunately, the problem with Mikeneko is that she keeps blaming others, and because she keeps blaming others, she doesn't fix the problems with her. And as a result, things keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Everything she's having right now is entirely her doing. Is entirely her fault. It's true. In a way, you could say that the parasocial fans that abused her and harassed her are the ones at fault, because none of this would have happened if they didn't drive her to desperation, right? You know, her breaking NDA, her accusing other people, her getting into like this bad situation with Mafu. None of that would have happened if she wasn't driven into like a terrible mental state because of the quote-unquote fans that abused her from that. But here's the situation. she cultivated that fan base. She's the queen of girlfriend experience. We're talking about Mikeneko now. Mikeneko, aka Rusia, aka Nazuna. So Mikeneko, she cultivated this community, right? I'm pretty sure, honestly, a lot of them are just people that are just having fun. Again, she was so popular. I refuse to believe that 2 million people that used to be subscribed to her. Was it 2 million? I'm not sure. I refuse to believe that, like, okay, 1 million is better to say. 1 million people would all be, like, unhealthily parasocial to the point of abusing her. I don't believe that. I think it was like very few people. But think about it, guys. 1% of people in a community of 1 million is a lot of people. It is a lot of people, right? Think about it. Like, what is 1% of 1 million? Let me do the math in my head because I'm bad at math. I'm terrible at math. Let me see. What is 1%? Is it 10,000? I think it's 10,000. Yeah, it's 10,000. Yeah. So, imagine 10,000 people all giving you harassment and hate and abuse and like and bullying. That is insane. 10,000. You know what 10,000 is? 10,000 is the amount of subscribers I have. Can you imagine? All those people like hurling abuse to one single person? That would be terrible. Terrible. So yeah, that's the problem. I actually feel like the majority of Mikeneko's fans are actually sane, normal people. But she has a lot of fans, so even 1% of those fans is gonna be a lot of people. Like, a lot of people. It's 1%. Mel did a mistake in one moment of weakness. And she accepted, and she made a mistake and peacefully left. Exactly. But Rusha made a mistake and blame everyone but not herself, and she's still doing it. Exactly. That is exactly it. Mel made a mistake. She owned up to that mistake and moved on, and nobody had any maliciousness towards her. She had no maliciousness towards anyone, and everyone loves her. And I'm pretty sure that this termination is not going to prevent Mel from, like, finding success with, like, brands and stuff in the future. I'm pretty sure, because everyone loves her. Everyone loves Mel. Like, who hates Mel? Is there anyone in the world that hates Mel? How can anyone hate Mel? She's such a sweetheart. Right? Like, Mel's just did a mistake. That's all. It's just a mistake. She got punished for that mistake because she had to, right? But it does not reflect on Mel as a person, right? It does not reflect on her as the type of person that she is. It tells us that she is a bit airheaded and clumsy, you know? But she's still a sweetheart. With Russia, she blamed everyone. And again, she was the one who cultivated that parasocial fanbase. There's a lot of people that do girlfriend and boyfriend experience, but they make sure to tell their fans, guys, this is all roleplay, this is not serious, we're just trying to have fun, please understand the difference between reality and fiction, right? Vox Hakuma had to say things like that. I mean, people are still very parasocial with Vox Akuma, but at that point it's no longer like his fault, I feel, because he's already done the warnings. Mista also did that, yeah, exactly. Rusha blamed everyone. How did she do that? So, for example, she accuses, for example, Cover of a lot of things. For example, behind the termination, she accused Deltaya of slander against Mikeneko. If I remember correctly, she was accusing Deltaya of being responsible of part of the slander that she received when she got fired as Rusia. She also accuses, let me see, from everything that's been revealed, if what's been revealed is true, she also accuses Mafu of a lot of stuff that happened. and also, in a way, you could say when she accuses some of her fans of bullying, it's true. Those fans indeed do share the blame. But she also needs... The problem with Rusha is that she doesn't own up to any one of her mistakes. She didn't own up to the fact that she was the one who cultivated the audience and this behavior without any warnings or whatsoever, right? She does not own up to the fact that she was the one who broke the rules, right? She does not own up to the fact that Delutaya was completely innocent in the whole thing. Delutaya had nothing to do with it. And, you know, and even though Delutaya asked Rusha, please give me proof of me slandering you, she refused to give her the proof. Fortunately, nothing ended up happening out of that situation, because most likely they just dropped, because they were going to go to court over that. But nothing happened, fortunately, right? But basically, Mika and Echo were just being very unreasonable and just couldn't talk it out, because Delutaya wanted to clear the misconception, talk to Mika and Echo, and properly, like, okay, there's an issue here, let's talk about it, you know, in private, and please show me the proof. And Mika and Echo just didn't want to talk, didn't want to show proof, she just wanted to threaten her to go to court. It's like, come on, you're being unreasonable here. And she didn't even apologize. And likewise, this whole situation with the Mafu Mafu, if it is true, if it is real, like, once again, she keeps blaming others for mistakes. If the situation with Mafu Mafu is true, that means Rusha pretty much abused the guy mentally, you know, in an abusive relationship and stuff like that. Literally tried to harass him and things like that. That's like, it's terrible. What about the apology stream she made right after the termination? I think that the apology stream was probably directed towards her fans. But I'm not sure, because, you know, translations are complicated. I usually have to rely on other people's translations. But that's something she does sometimes. She apologizes to her fans here and there. But she still doesn't own up to the actual mistakes, like the real actual mistakes, the ones that matter. Because usually when she apologizes to her fans, she's trying to hold on to the ones that are super parasocial to her, like the ones that spend money on her, the ones that are like really, really in deep with her, because she doesn't want them to go away, right? Which is fair. I mean, nobody wants their audience to go away. That's normal. Everyone is like that. But Rusha, like, I remember one of the things that started making people believe that Mio was an actual witch is the fact that before this whole termination situation happened with Rusha, Mio said to Rusha, predicted that Rusha needs to start controlling her emotions a bit more. Otherwise, she's gonna get in trouble, and she needs to start. What was it? What was it? Controlling yourself or something like that? Actually, I wanna look it up, because I don't want to speak misinformation here. Let me see. Let's see. Mio predicts Rusha termination. Let me see. Aha. Mio reads Rusha's fortune for 2021. I found it. What did she say there? Let me see. Wait a minute. Damn, that's an 8-minute clip. Holy shit! I can't watch it all. Okay, let me see. Let me try and go to the actual quotes that she did. Let's see.
それない方がいい。
Wait.
なのでいいと思います。なんか、自分はルシアは、これはね、ちょっと聖地の方が良くないカードではあり、なんか、
自分はルシアは悪くない。
Let me see. 大事です。なんかその、冷静と、
It's important to stay calm and analyze the situation.
その場合には、冷静に現状、なんかその、冷静になるですね。
Most important part is to stay calm.
まあ、しょうがないね。それは。
Wait, what is it? So you have to hand it calmly. Wait, but I'm looking for a specific sentence, a specific phrase. But it was something around you have to learn to control your emotions. and to go to a doctor if you start feeling sick. Yeah, it was something like that. I'll put the clip on the Discord in case anyone is curious to watch it. This one right here, because I don't want to watch it right now. It's an 8-minute clip. But yeah. But yeah, even Sojo is disappointed. You know something is wrong when the biggest clipper is like the biggest clipper of Mikeneko is disappointed. Like the one that has stuck with her this whole time, just out of genuine like enjoyment of her content. You know, even she is disappointed, and that says a lot. Sojo was really dedicated to like making clips of Rusha, really high quality clips, by the way. Like there is no better clipper dedicated to like Mikeneko Rusha and Asuna than Sojo, right? And even Sojo is now disappointed. Rusha's contract was terminated. Her fans were left disoriented. She had leaked confidential news and caused her company to lose. Yeah, her contract, basically her fans first were angry because the whole situation happened because of a leak, a DM leak. Basically, Russia was having a collab with Miko. I think it was GTA, but I'm not sure if it was GTA. It's irrelevant, the game. And in the corner, in the top left corner of her stream, popped up a message by Mafu, like saying something alongside, you know, hey, I'm home now. Let's play like games together later. And she called her by a nickname and things like that, right? That absolutely caused an entire uproar among her fans because, you know, her fans are very parasocial, right? She has the whole girlfriend experience with her fans, right? She even had sold like wedding rings to her fans like a few days later, right? So a lot of fans felt betrayed. They felt like, you know, Rusha was cheating on them, and they started like, you know, like burning like pictures of Rusha, you know, destroying her merch, like, and taking pictures of it and like bullying her and absolutely harassing her and abusing her mentally, right? This drove Rusha into like a very bad mental state, and she was desperate to clear her name, right? She was desperate to clear her name and all that. Because of the whole, you know, oh, she's with Mafu, she's cheating on her fans and things like that, right? And so she ended up going, I think, to Kore, who is basically, from my understanding, Kore is like the Japanese Keemstar, right? Like the drama guy, right? So, and by trying to clear her name, she ended up revealing information that she shouldn't, which resulted in her breaking NDA, because she revealed the information that she shouldn't to Kore. And that's what caused her to graduate. Because before the termination happens, Hololive Cover actually had made an announcement saying that they were actually on Rusha's side. That no matter what kind of relationship she has in her private life, that has nothing to do with Cover, and that they would stick to their talents. You know, if she's in a relationship, Cover doesn't care. They'll stick with her. That's the announcement Cover did. But then they terminated her. And why did they terminate her? Because of the NDA break. There are some people that like to spread misinformation and say that Cover just used this as an excuse to fire Rusha, but no, it was the NDA breaking that caused. Again, like we saw with Mel, breaking NDA is like a big deal. We don't know exactly what she revealed because obviously they would never reveal that. It's NDA for a reason. Like it's not supposed to be disclosed. So obviously they're not going to tell us exactly what she broke. No company would. But yeah. Managed to get terminated because of her toxic relationship to force him to write her everything he'd do. That's, from what I understand, the termination and the whole situation that happened was what led to Rusha to start abusing Mafu more. If it's true, again, I'm still not sure if it's 100% true, the whole situation, but if it is true, then this would be the moment where the abuse would start properly. Yeah. While we're on the topic, Kore and Mafu are on stream talking about this right now. Oh! I'm not watching Kore, but I'm picking up bits here and there on VT and JP. This situation is so big. Like, It's blowing up in Japan. It's fucking insane. It's absolutely insane. It's like the biggest drama so far in the entire year. It's gonna be difficult to have something top this for 2024. Like, I feel like I feel like nothing Nishisanji could make now can beat this. Like, at all. You know? Like, Nishisanji would have to fuck up really hard to top this situation. This is like insanely huge. Because I feel like it's going outside of the VTuber world now, in Japan at least. Like if Selene decides to graduate, which is something everyone is expecting, that's not gonna top this. In the months following her termination, Rusha faced ongoing struggles with her mental health and personal life. Yes, very much so. The whole situation with the termination made her mental state even worse. It was already not the best, because she was always known as a menhera, right? But the whole situation really made things worse, and that's where the real mental problems began to really become severe. And again, she's never actually put the effort to fix them. And as a result, the problem has always been there. And a lot of people have had a really bad taste in their mouths because of Rusha, you know, the whole Mikeneko thing, the whole Nazuna thing. Then she's appealing to the Western fans because she's angry at the JP fans, but then she's angry at the Western fans and decides appealing to the JP fans. And then she doesn't decide on one or the other, and then she starts blaming everyone. It's a whole mess, and things were going well now. You know, things were actually calming down for Mikeneko, but well, seems like problems of the past come back to haunt her. It seems like there were things behind the scenes that we didn't know. It's really sad, you know. It's really, really sad to see all this happening. Like, I don't feel angry, because I don't think I have the right to be angry here. Like, if anyone, I think the only one who has a right to be angry is probably Mafu, or maybe the people that from Rusha's fan base that she actually lied to, you know. And I don't. When I say lied to, I don't mean in the sense that she was dating or whatever. No, it's not that. I think that's irrelevant. I mean in the sense that she, you know, she's blaming other people and trying to convince her community of that. Is Mikeneko Rusha's new identity? Yes. This is something that if people are like openly talking about. There's no problems with that. Uruha Rusha from Hololive, Amemi and Nazuna from Vishoujo, and Mikeneko are the same person. They are all the same person. And this is not like taboo to speak. Everyone knows it. It's like common knowledge. It's like one of those things that's acceptable to talk about. Okay, it was hour from stream started, and we see only 3 dialogue windows from the game. True. Okay, so I'm gonna come to a conclusion. Just concludes the whole conversation. So I just feel disappointed and sad about the situation, because I am someone, I do not hate Rusha. I do not feel angry about Rusha. You know, I still look very fondly, you know, towards Rusha and the past. You know, the glory days. You know, she did a lot of good to Hololive. You know. She was part of Gen 3. Gen 3 was a massive... Gen 3 was the generation that actually put Hololive into, like, the big leagues, you know? So, and Rusha was always, like, one of the vanguards of Gen 3, I feel, you know? She brought a lot of people into the rabbit hole, especially in the West. She was, like, one of the first VTuber to a lot of people in the West. I remember even Coefficient, the streamer Coefficient. Rusha was the first one, you know? She did a lot of good things, and she's honestly legit a good entertainer, you know? She's a good entertainer with good talent, she's got a sweet singing voice, you know? And she had really good interactions with, like, other people. So, from someone that legit liked Rusha a lot, and I still like Rusha, like, I like to make a distinction usually between the Rusha and Mikeneko, because whenever I talk about Rusha, usually I tend to think of Rusha in the past before all this went down, right? And Mikeneko as the current thing. And I still look very fondly on Rusha, and I don't think I will hate Rusha, like, at all. I like her. I'm gonna keep the video up. I love the beginner's guide to Rusha video you did. Thank you. Like, I'm gonna keep that up. I still want, you know, the old Rusha to be, like, remembered for her merits and the good things that she did, you know? Because as an entertainer, I still respected her a lot, right? And I still do, because she has a lot of merits, right? But this whole situation just makes me sad and disappointed, and I really hope she gets like the mental help that she needs, you know? Because it's not nice to see like someone that you admire for their marriage to like, you know, digging themselves like this. I feel like for her good well-being, she really should get help. Things are not going to be the same anymore, but at least she could get help. I'm going now. See you later. See you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, same. I don't hate Trisha. I just disappointed with her. I think she was a better person. But yeah, here we go. That's the situation we're in now. All right. With that said, I'm gonna end the conversation about Mika and Echo right here because it's stealing the spotlight from Aqua, and Aqua is like a wonderful onion. She's adorable. She's great. We love Aqua here in these parts. Aqua is great. I need to make a video about her one day. You know, guys, there's like I have a list compiled of like the beginner's guides that I'd love to make this year. Like these are like directions that I want to go for the beginner's guide. Not actual like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like it's a problem. No, it's not. It's like I'd like to do this year. Those are like, you know, Kyla, which is like the next beginner's guide, which is being made. Kyla, Polka, Takanashi Kiara, Pipkin Pippa, Minato Aqua, Jufute Raden, and honestly, I really want to talk about some Nishi-Sanji JP members, but I still haven't decided one. Probably Tsukino Mito. I think Mito is the one I want to talk about the most. And these are like the guides that I'd like to make this year. Am I going to be able to make them? I have no idea. But I'll try. It's just a sense. It's just, you know, something to give me a sense of direction. I love Tsukino Mito. She was the one Nishi-Sanji JP member that I knew before I actually decided to dig deep into Nishi-Sanji JP. She's great. Love her. But now I have other favorites that I join. I mean, there's also Suzuhara Lulu, who used to be before Ena my Oshi from Nishi-Sanji, but she graduated, so you know my stance on graduations. I don't make beginner's guides on members that graduated. The people that graduate are gonna have a different series that I'll do in the future. What about Higuchi Kaede? I love her too. She's also one of my favorites. I'm noticing a pattern with some of my favorite VTubers from Nishi-Sanji. Higuchi Kaede to me feels similar to another one of my favorites, who is Hayase Soul, in the sense that they're like these high-energy, extroverted tomboys. Kinda like that. But yeah, I really like Deron. Deron is great. But yeah, so let's see. My favorites from Nishi-Sanji GP are Tsukino Mito, Suzuhara Lulu, Higuchi Kaede, Hayase Soul, Tsukuya Kana. Let's see. There's more. There's a lot of members. I'm just remembering in my head. I actually liked Ellie Conifer a lot. She was really nice. She plays really nice flute. Belmont Banderas is good too. I think there's others, but I'm forgetting now. There's a lot of members again. But yeah, those are some of my favorites. I really like them. Lisa Heleste is great too. But yeah. But Mito, I want her to be my start. Oh, Sasaki Saku as well. Because so far I've been ignoring Nishi-Sanji GP a lot, and I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I should talk about them a bit more. One of the reasons why I didn't talk about them much is because I was not very confident about my knowledge about Nishi-Sanji JP, because there's not that many Western clippers about Nishi-Sanji. There's not. Oh yeah, Hoshikawa Sari, right? I like Hoshikawa Sari a lot too. Yeah. 100%. But yeah, so it was very difficult to find information on Nishi-Sanji members. But guess what? I have found the Nishi-Sanji wiki, the Nishi-Sanji JP unofficial wiki, which is a wiki that does not have a translation to English. But you know, now I can use that to look information. Guess what? They have sources for everything. It's a very thorough wiki. They have so much stuff, like every single stream from that member since the moment they started their activities, and like what they did in every single week and stuff. It's insane. There's so much information in the unofficial wiki for Nishi-Sanji. So I can just use that plus deep L and get information, and they always have like the sources for what they're talking about with the original streams, sometimes clips, and I can watch that, and it's great. It's so good to find information about Nishisanji. Well, you know my favorite Nishisanji P? It's Angie Katrina, isn't it? Angie Katrina, she's great too. The trio between Angie Katrina, Lisa Helesta, and Inu Itoko is really nice. They're good friends, the three of them. Send me the link after the stream? Okay, I can send you. It's actually not that difficult to find. If you go to the virtual YouTubers wiki, you go onto any like Nishisanji member. If you go like to the bottom section where it says read more, you can find like links to other websites that talk about the member, and one of them is an official Nishisanji wiki, and that's what I've been reading. Oh yeah, Salome is also, again, Nishisanji has a lot of members. But yeah, I like Salome too. She's great. There's probably others that I'm forgetting. I'm gonna be honest. Probably many others. Like, yeah, for example, Nishizono Shigusa is another one that I was forgetting, for example. But yeah, there's a lot. But yeah, that wiki is great. It's in Japanese, but you can just translate it and then it's fine. Yeah, they have 178 active members. That's insane. That is insane. And so many have graduated already. So that's crazy to think. That's why I feel like half of the members of the Vtubers that have added into Nishisanji, or into Nobunaga's ambition, are Nishisanji members. I like the JP environment. It's really nice. But yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry for taking the spotlight from you, Aqua. Sorry. I'll stop. I'll kneel, Aqua. I think I'm gonna call this stream I Get Derailed Constantly. Sorry, Aqua. Yeah, I'm gonna change the name of the stream. I get derailed constantly. Sorry, Aqua. I get derailed constantly while talking about Vtubers. Sorry, Aqua. Okay, there we go. Done. The stream has changed its name. Quick quiz. How many active members Hololive has? Alright, let me see. Let's see. So the entirety of Gen 5, the entirety of Gen 0 is active. That's 5 people. From Gen 1, we have 5 people as well. Mel is out, so they used to be 6, now they're just 5. That's 10 people. Wait, give me... I just need a place to put my number. Okay, that's 10 people. Let's see, then we have Gen 2. Everyone is active from Gen 2, that's 15 people. Gen 3... No, wait, no, not Gen 3. Gen Gamers, we have... let's see, Mio, Okayu, Korone, that's 3 members. Fubuki is part of Gen 1, I've already counted there, so that's 18 people. Then we have Gen 3, right now, Rushe is gone, so we have plus 4, that's 22. Then we have Gen 4, that's plus 4 again, that's 26. Then we have Gen 5, that's plus 4, that's 30. Then we have Gen 6, that's plus 5, that's 35. Then we have Regloss, that's plus 5, that's 40. Then we have Myth, that's plus 5, that's 45. Then we have Promise, that's plus 5, that's 50. Then we have Advent, that's plus 5, that's 55. Then we have Indonesia Gen 1. Indonesia Gen 1, that's plus 3, that's 58. Then we have Indonesia Gen 2, that's plus 3, that's 61. Then we have Indonesia Gen 3, that's plus 3, that's 64. And if we do not count Holostars, we have 64 active members in Hololive. That's a lot, honestly. That's quite a lot. So yeah. Those are the members. Whew. Whole life has come such a long way. That's it. That's it. You should sing a song about the importance of bonds to the townspeople. And you show them that bonds are eternal and can be mended.
そんなにうまくいくでしょうか。だって歌を聴いただけじゃ何も解決しませんよね。町の人たちが険悪になった原因は一部の人たちがフランソワ家が悪いことをしていると誤解したから。
You know, in spite of everything, I actually feel like Mika and Aqua can do a comeback. This is not related to the conversation we're having. It's different. I promise I'll be fast. Imagine Mika and Aqua actually decides, guys, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get mental help, and then in a few months she comes back with a banger song. Like with a banger, guys, I had my character arc. I am changed. I made a song, an original song in the meantime. Give me a chance. I think that would work. I actually feel like that would work. You know? So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. The power of music. Thank you for reminding me of that, Aqua.
その誤解を解かない限り、町の人たちの対立は終わらないと思います。
Yeah, she might do it, and she will lose a big bunch of fans, and probably her VA career. Likely. But I think she still has a comeback. Because at the end of the day, I feel like content is king. I feel like even if you did something really despicable, if you wait a little bit of time and you do really banger content, I think a lot of people, you will just end up cultivating a new audience. And people will give you like a second chance. Mike, I can give you like one, well, actually I don't want to give that example because I really don't want to bring attention to that issue. But there was like this one content creator, you know, who did like a terrible thing in the past, right? And it was a huge mess, by the way. That entire situation was a huge mess. Like, honestly, a lot of people were in the wrong in that situation. But that guy had the biggest fault, right? He ended up taking a break. He came back, started doing content. Perhaps he came back a bit too early than he should. But he started doing content. He still had some of his fans. He lost a lot of subscribers from that, but he still kept at it. Continued doing content. Suffered a bit of backlash because people were angry that he was back so soon. But he tanked that. He ignored all that. Kept doing content. And now he's more popular than he used to be in the past. So I feel like, no matter, I feel like even if you do something really bad, all you need to do is wait some time, tank some hate for a while, but you will, if you do banger content, like really good content that's actually good, and people will follow. Some people from the past might decide to forgive you, might give you a second chance, or new people might find your content and start watching you. So I feel like Mika Neko can make a comeback. But that's the thing. Does she have the mental fortitude for that? Right now, I don't think she does. That's why she needs to go get help and get some therapy. Because, number one, she really needs to fix her flaws as a person. But I feel like that will also put her in a much better situation to like keep calm and just keep focusing on her content, her art, which is what she should be doing. And she will make a comeback. I really believe that. I think she can. I think the whole situation that I think there's a lot of people that believe that it's over. My entire career is over. I'm never gonna be able to get this. It's over. Like no. I feel like unless you get like banned from every platform, you can always make a comeback. It doesn't matter what people think. There will always be people supporting you, and you can change people's perceptions. Not everyone, but you can change it. Because what you are is how you actively show yourself to be. So if you show yourself to be something completely different, I think a lot of people will give you a second chance. I personally believe in second chances. I really do. I really do believe in second chances. Like, if I see that someone actually has changed, like, we actually see that the person truly has changed, I like to give a second chance. Sometimes a third. It really depends if they actually changed. Like, if I see that, yeah, I'm looking at with my very own eyes, this person is not behaving the same way they used to. They're actually changed. With that said, I don't give a fourth. And Aqua is for now the first one to own all legendary pals in the whole LiveJP server. I've been wanting actually to play Pal World myself. I think I said it before on the Discord. The reason why I haven't played Pal World right now is because I'm still like hesitant. It's an early access game, right? I'm very usually hesitant to early access games. There is only one game I bought that was in early access. It was Little Witch, no, not Little Witch. Little Witch no Beta. That was the only one. That's because I really like what they had made. But I've been considering buying Pal World as well. Because it seems fun. It seems fun. And honestly, I kind of also want to buy it because I'm dissatisfied with Pokemon. I haven't bought Pokemon games since Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon was the last Pokemon game I bought. Every other game after that, I did not buy. I decided I refuse. I absolutely refuse. I'm not satisfied. Now, I feel like they were going in a good direction, but it's not enough. It's not worth my money. They keep you know, just making overly priced DLC to deliver what they should have delivered in the first place. And things like that. So I'm dissatisfied. I'm not gonna buy it, and I'd rather give my money to Pal World. No, Pokemon will lead to politic topics. Stop and play the game right. Ah, yes. You know, everybody knows that there is no more political matter more intense than Pokemon. You know what? With me, it might actually be the case. It's actually accurate. It's the most controversial political topic for me. Pokemon. Anyways, it's that or Genshin Impact. Because I tend to compare Genshin Impact to Pokemon a lot. Because I feel like Pokemon and Genshin Impact suffer from the same issues. It's like devs that are not delivering enough as much as they could, and some fans that defend everything they do. Even though the devs give them like terrible like products. That is not worth the money or attention. Personally. I mean, with that said, Star Rail is doing really good though. Like, hell yeah, Star Rail seems to be doing really, really good. I think we might summon Ying today. But now, for that, I think we would have to actually talk some serious topics though. Like, some really serious topics. But I don't feel like talking about actual real politics right now. It's like, it's enough. I like to talk about politics usually when it's either something that's going on in the Vtuber community that I feel like it's worth talking about, or it's something that I find it's fascinating, that relates to history, right? Because I like history. Other than that, I don't want to talk about politics. Damn, it's already been 2 hours, huh? That's crazy. Sorry, Aqua, we've been in the same scene the whole time. I think anyone that actually might be like watching these streams for the actual purpose of the streams, like for the plot, the visual novel, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I'm sorry for for talking over and over. I mean, in a way, I guess that is like the purpose of a stream. Hell, I was reading, I was actually looking into Uyo from Holostar's Uproar, and apparently he does the same thing where whenever he plays a game, the majority of his time he's not playing the game, he's just talking, because he talks a lot. And he ends up playing very little, and that became like a meme in his community. So I feel like sometimes I have moments like that. Sometimes I do the same thing, where I just get carried away with talking. Because I like talking, it's fun. I don't do Zatsudan, so this ends up being my one Zatsudan. I don't want to do Zatsudans until I become an actual VTuber myself, which right now, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I still have yet to get my model. Still have to get it. I really wanted to get my model these last my holidays, but I barely had any time to do anything. I was so busy like finishing school projects, university projects, and then, you know, working to make the Mario Kart video. And then after the Mario Kart tournament was over, I was like, and now I'm super hyped. I need to talk about Mario Kart all the time and write a script. And then I was like, but I still need to enjoy some time for myself. Like, university is about to start again. So I ended up not doing anything. So now I'm gonna wait until like the summer holidays, which at least I have like 3 months instead of 1 month. So I'll have more time, and I won't have like a tournament to make a video about. So that's nice. Summer is definitely the better time to do it. Unfortunately, the timings weren't the best ones right now. But I think the future looks bright. I don't know why. Even though 2024 has had so many bad things happening so far, I can't explain it, but I feel like good things will happen. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I can't explain it, but I've had this really good feeling since the year started that good things are going to happen, and I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's just a feeling I have. So I've been feeling very positive since the year started. Even though I started the year sick. Oh well. Aqua looks angry. She does. She has those funny eyebrows. Yeah. Some misunderstandings. Right. Of course. I'll also explain everything to the townspeople to end this conflict for good. Now I'm hungry. But first, we have to open up their hearts so that they'll be willing to listen to us. Even if I suddenly come out and say it's all lies, there's no way that the anti-Francois supporters will believe anything I say.
確かに、お前の言ってることなんか信じられるかって言われたら終わりですもんね。
Exactly. As if they ask for proof. And if... no, wait, that's something different. And if they ask for proof, it won't be easy to prove your innocence either. So we need to find a way to get them to trust me.
まとめると、私の歌で町の人たちの警戒心を解いて、その後にご主人様がフランソワ家の潔白を証明するってことですか?
Not firmly. This won't be easy, but it might solve everything without anyone getting hurt. By the way, I just realized one thing that I didn't really realize. Is there no problems in playing the entire visual novel on stream? I just want to make sure, because I just realized one thing. Visual novels, if you think about it, are stories, right? That you read. They don't really have gameplay, right? So in a way, if you watch a visual novel on YouTube, you don't have to buy it anymore, right? So I want to know if it's okay for me to stream the entire visual novel, because there are visual novels where the creator tells people you can only read the visual novel on stream and up until this point. Ryukishi07, the creator of Higurashi, Umineko, and Kikonia, he does that. Like when he released Kikonia, in Kikonia itself, there was like a warning: streamers, you can only stream this game or put it on YouTube up until this point. After that, no more, because you know he can actually like strike you or something if you do after that. So I want to know if it's okay if I play this entire visual novel. Have other like Holo members like play this visual novel from beginning to end? Because I don't know. I know there's Holo members that have played this game, but I don't know if they actually played it to the end. So I'd like to know. But I don't want to look it up, because if I do, I'm gonna get spoiled most likely on what happens in the story. So I'm gonna have to find that out. I think not. They played a little bit, if I remember. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's probably fine to play it on stream, but is it fine to play the whole thing though on stream? Like the entire story? Because maybe potentially it could be bad to like stream the whole game, because then people could just read it through my stream instead of like actually buying the game. And I feel like as a product that could be bad. I don't know. Again, I'm very new to like reading visual novels on stream. With Nini-Sani Scenario, I did it because Nini-Sani Scenario, it's a fan game. It's a fan visual novel, so nothing is being sold. It's completely fine. But with this one being an actual visual novel that I bought, it's a product that you buy on Steam. I'm not so sure. That is why. And I don't want to break any rules, because that wouldn't be good. I love this visual novel. It's legit a very good visual novel. I'm very excited to eventually do a review on it, because it really needs to make a review. I've also been getting so many good ideas for videos as of late. I have way too many ideas, not enough time. Like, so many good ideas have been coming up to my head as of late. Stuff beyond the beginner's guide that I can make about VTubers. I really need to get myself an editor, because I feel like that is the big problem with me, is that, I mean, one of the reasons why I don't have an editor is two reasons. Number one, costs money, obviously, you know, and I don't have that kind of money. My videos don't do well enough for me to get an editor yet. And the second reason is that I actually kinda, even though I hate editing, I feel attached to my editing. Like, I feel very proud of editing things myself. Oh, sorry, that's something else. I feel a certain sense of pride of the editing that I've made, even though I'm someone who I taught myself how to edit with zero knowledge, you know, and to me, editing is pain. I feel proud of what I've achieved so far. Oh boy. And yeah, well, give me just a moment. Wait. Wait. Wait, just a moment. Alright, there we go, done. Wait, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so... let me see. Watch along recording or streaming of the full version, however, is limited to the first 2 chapters. Okay, there we go. Please do not publish any game content, visuals, or sound beyond the end of chapter 2. So we are currently in chapter 2. So this is the only chapter we can actually do. So after that, then I'll have to finish the game myself. Watch along videos or streams that feature someone reacting to the game without showing the game itself, visuals, or sound are allowed. Okay. It's an official statement from cover. So yeah, I guess this playthrough will only last until the end of chapter 2. It's good to know these things, because again, I don't want to break the rules. That also means that when I eventually do my my review, I only use footage up to chapter 2. That's nice, that's nice. It's good to know these things, because again, there is a certain, a certain responsibility here. But yeah, thank you for the help. It's a good thing that you think about that. Yeah. It's because I already knew that Ryukishi does that, so I felt that maybe cover might do it too. This won't be easy, but it might solve everything without anyone getting hurt. With Misaku's singing ability, it's definitely possible.
いや、さすがに私の歌に期待しすぎですって。街の人たちの心を動かす力なんてありませんよ。
No, with your singing, you can definitely reach their hearts. I'm confident in that. I'll also do my best to resolve these misunderstandings. So you should also believe in yourself, Miss Aqua, and sing for them, for us.
ご主人様。
Blushing, Miss Aqua turns away, but then she notices something and jumps a bit. I also look over and see the sister hesitantly approaching us.
すみません。盗み聞きをするつもりはなかったのですが、いろいろと聞こえてしま
Oh
い
no,
まして。
she knows the truth. We have to cut off her head.
お名前を聞いた時からもしかしたらと思っていたのですが、テオというのはフランソワ家の長男の。
Wait, there's a problem here. You're the... Oh? Oh, Theo. Alright, Theo. It's... Sorry, I completely forgot that they spell Theo like that. Because they pronounce Theo. So for a moment I thought Theo didn't have an H, but it does have the H. Yeah. Yes, it's just as you guessed. I'm Theo Francois, the eldest son of the Francois family. This is my mate, Aqua. Miss Aqua bows her head. By the way, you have to read what I send you in DM. Okay, let me take a look. When publishing a video or stream, please include the following text and description. Sample concept text. The video or stream follows or is monetized in accordance to guidelines published on the game's official website. Do go no further than the end of chapter 2. Please purchase the game if you're interested in seeing how the story continues. Alright. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Give me just a moment. I'll do it right now. And then once the stream is over, I'll do it for the other streams as well. There we go. Here we go. Alright. Alright, done. Thank you for the help. Then I'll do the rest for the other 3 streams as well, next time. Misako bows her head.
そうでしたか。いえ、貴族にしては振る舞いが庶民的だとは思っていたのです。ですが、なぜ身分を偽っていたのですか？
It's a bit of a long story. I go ahead and tell the sister the whole story. That we're aware of the conflict between the pro-Francois and anti-Francois supporters in Valence. It's my work after all. Yeah, you do a good job, thank you. And that we came down here to resolve it. I tell her everything, honestly, except that Misako and I are lovers.
なるほど。ようやくいろいろと腑に落ちました。最初から変わった貴族だなと思っていたのです。普通の貴族は平民の子供を助けたりしませんから。ですよね。やっぱり平民に貴族のふりは無理だったんですよ。
Come on, don't be too hard on yourself, Miss Aqua. You did the right thing by helping the little girl.
テオ様のおっしゃる通りです。おかげで子供も無事に帰ってきました。
I cannot unhear
感謝
Marin.
してもしきれません。
I really cannot unhear Marin.
ですからその恩返しを私たちにさせていただけませんか？
Like once you finally like identify that this is Marin, you can no longer like unhear it. Not all nobles are assholes, yeah. Like, but I guess you know the common folk wouldn't know that, since usually the nobles try to distance themselves. So it's normal to there be like lots of rumors and things like that. What do you mean?
私も町の人々が互いを憎まない平和な状態に戻ることを祈っています。
Be like Nobunaga, go wrestle with the peasants. Just for fun.
どうやらテオ様たちと目的は同じようですし、お手伝いさせてください。
That would be of great help. Thank you very much.
でも、具体的に何を手伝ってもらえますか？
I was thinking of borrowing the chapel here so that we can gather as many people as possible to hear you sing. It's spacious, and your voice resonates well here, so there's no place more perfect.
お安いご用です。ミサの時以外でしたらいつでもお使いください。私からも提案を一つよろしいでしょうか？
Not at all. Please go ahead.
子供たちも歌に参加させていただけませんか？子供たちとアクアさんの歌声が合わされば、どれだけ気難しい大人も笑顔になると思うのです。
that was another moment of That was another moment of wait, where was it? Wait, did I lose it? Okay, there we go. MS, there we go. Yeah, this is this text cutting is probably definitely one of the flaws of this visual novel, if I had to say. For sure.
それすごく楽しそうですね。ご主人様、私も子供たちと歌ってみたいです。
I wonder if the Japanese version does the same thing. Of course, it would be our pleasure.
承りました。子供たちには私から話しておきましょう。
承りました. I hear that expression a lot in Nobunaga's edition. 承りました.
子供たちはアクアさんのことが大好きですから、喜んで参加してくれると
Pretty
思い
sure
ます
JP
よ。
version is okay. As such, we continue discussing the details of what songs we'll sing and how much time we should spend practicing. And lastly, we decide on the date. With everything all decided, Misako goes over the plan one more time.
1週間後、孤児院主催の合唱コンサートをする。歌うのは私と子供たち。
Alright, you know exactly what song we're gonna sing, right, Aqua? Right? You practiced the lyrics, right, Aqua? 3, 2, 1. 素直に I love you 届けようきっと you love me 伝わるさ Wait, was that right? I don't remember. Well, I need to practice more, as you can see, Aqua. Because we can read separated sentences, but in JP, that cutting changes the whole word and meaning. True. You're right.
曲を歌った後にご主人様が出てきて、フランソワ家のことを集まったお客さんに話す。って感じでいいですよね。
But yeah, but I'll definitely note down the flaw here of the game. Because, you know, I love this visual novel, I'm gonna praise it to bits, but I must criticize it where it deserves. I'm not firmly in agreement.
改めて思いますけど、私責任重大すぎません？
Oh, Matsuri, Aqua is adorable. Yeah.
私の歌声が街の人に響かなかったら、みんな帰っちゃうかもしれませんし、そうしたらご主人様の話を聞いてくれる人もいなくなっちゃいますよ。歌の持つ力はとても強いです。教会でも賛美歌を歌えば自然とみんなの心が一つになるものです。
Exactly.
アクアさんが心を込めて歌えばきっと街に平和が戻るでしょう。
Like, imagine just how exciting a gathering between polka fans must feel. All of them singing the anthem of Omaru Polka. Poruka, oaruka. Wait, no. Poruka, oruka, poaruka, oruka. Something like that, right? Wait, I don't remember actually. Damn, I haven't heard the anthem in a while now. But it's something like that. Saying this, the sister puts her hands together, giving a silent prayer to God. I'll take the full responsibility if this doesn't go according to plan. So please, sing your heart out, Miss Aqua.
わかりました。自信はないですけど、頑張ります。
I want to play this game myself, but it costs 2,000 rubles. Damn, it's a lot of money. Actually, let me see. How much is 2,000 rubles into euro? Let me check. Let's see. Rubles to euro. Let's see. So 2,000 would be 2,000 rubles would be 20 euro. Wait. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I see. If I'm doing the conversion right, which I might not. Let me see, that would make the game... How much did I pay for the game? I forgot. Was it 19 euro that I paid for? I don't remember now. I don't remember, sorry. I'm not very good with conversions. It's something that I really suck at. I really suck at. €20? Okay, then I did the conversion right. Good. One week passes in the blink of an eye. Actually, I think what I need to check is... Wait, no, never mind. Ah, wait, never mind, I get it. I get it now. Okay, I see. 1 week passes in the blink of an eye. Miss Aqua and the sister teach the song to the children, and I, dressed as a servant, put up signs for the concert around the town. The reception to the posters is generally positive, and I can somewhat see that the townspeople are also tired of the strained atmosphere and are wanting something to unwind. Rehearsal seems to be going well too, and Miss Aqua has never sounded better. Feeling confident, the day of the concert finally arrives. Let's go, Aqua! As the start time draws closer, Miss Aqua looks increasingly nervous. Concerned, I go over and lightly rub Miss Aqua's back. Are you okay? You want some Aqua? Do you want some Aqua? Sorry, do you want some water? For some reason I read water as Aqua, which is not wrong. I'm not wrong, but it's not exactly correct. True. Everything went fine during rehearsals. Just perform like you did then. You'll be fine. Just in. Selling Aqua water. From the makers of Lamy water. Here's Aqua water. I nod as I recall that the huge crowd gathered outside the chapel. The chapel's completely full, so people are even standing on the street to listen. It looks like everyone's excited and looking forward to the concert, almost as if there were never any conflict between the pro-François and anti-François groups. Aqua, remember. Remember, Aqua, there are no microphones. You're gonna have to really project your voice. It's probably because of this. I show Miss Aqua one of the posters I put up around town. It has a portrait of Miss Aqua with the words, "The miracle songstress Aqua has arrived. Enjoy the harmony of an angel," written on it. Wait! This could be good though. If Aqua becomes like this absolute hero celebrity, then if she marries Theo, then people are gonna be like, oh, of course he would marry someone like that. You know? She is the angel Aqua, right? This could be very good. It's like names of ninjas from One Punch Man. For example, Speedo Sound Sonic or Flashy Flash. True. Redundant names, basically. Like cold ice. Cold ice is very redundant because ice is already cold. I'm sorry. That'd be mine. That was because when you sing, you're like an angel, Aqua. That's why. Oh, That's just you overthinking things. You're an introvert, the type of introvert that overthinks things, just like me. So, I know how that feels, but it's usually just overthinking. Make Aqua a singing angel, they can make it a religion from it. Yeah, they can!
ご主人様は本当にもう
The Church of Onion, the Church of Aqua. Instead of saying amen, you say ateshi. There's a good reason for this. Please calm down, and I will explain. Miss Aqua glares at me with furious eyes, so I gesture to calm her down. She then reluctantly lets go of my collar. In order for this plan to work, we need as many people as possible to come and listen to you sing. You'll be going on stage dressed as a noblewoman, so naturally everyone will think that you're exactly that. Without doing something like this, the Anti-Francois group would have never come to this concert.
確かに反対派にとって自分たちの敵ですもんね、貴族って。
That's why I made this poster, to try to get the Anti-Francois group to come. Oh great Lord and Savior audience, forgive me for my sins. I watched other Vtubers one day. Actually, would Aqua be like mad if you were to watch a different Vtuber? I feel like if anything, Aqua would just be happy you're watching her in the first place. Just like at least I'm happy I'm being invited. Now Aqua is not Korone? Oh. Korone is the type that will punch you if you watch someone else. Like you're watching someone else? Why? Would it get choked? But in a non-GFE way, that is. Of course, I didn't do it to tease you, Miss Aqua.
理屈はわかりますけど、納得はできません。大体何ですか、奇跡の歌姫って。
奇跡の歌姫。
こんなに煽ったら聞きに来た人たちに全然大したことなかったとか期待外れだわとか言われちゃいますよ。
You're overthinking, Aqua. That's not true. Your singing voice will capture their hearts, I'm sure.
どうしてそう言い切れるんですか？
Because I love it. Because it captured mine. Hearing you sing made me feel so brighter, much brighter, Miss Aqua. The importance of having someone next to you with a smile, and the happiness of holding hands. Your beautiful voice really touched my heart. I'm sure it will be the same for everyone else as well. I speak passionately as I take Miss Aqua's hands. I'm relating way too hard with what's going here. I feel like I've said the same thing to someone that I know. Korone not allowed to watch anyone but herself. She even lets people not watch Okayo, but maybe... Oh, she lets people not watch Okayo, but maybe for a different reason. Yeah, makes sense. Because Okayo is hers. Okayo.
ご主人様はどうして私のことを信じてくれるんですか？私、ご主人様に信頼されるような人じゃないですよ。ご主人様から告白された時に言いましたよね。
You have your reasons, I'm sure. Yes, I remember. After my confession, Miss Aqua cried as she told me that.
本当はすごく言いたいですけど、これだけはダメなんです。こんな私でも好きなままでいてくれますか？
By the way, what do you think about them being married? I think it's just a joke, I guess. Korone and Okayo. I don't know. I just really don't know. I wouldn't know. Could be either way. I think the two of them have a very close relationship, like really close relationship. If the whole Okayo telling us that she casually kisses Korone in the mouth when she feels like it, and Korone lets her. And there's also that one time where they did it on stream, where legit Korone and Okayo did it on stream though. Like remember, it was a 3D concert, right? Where I don't remember if it was Okayo kissing Korone or Korone kissing Okayo, but one of them started it and they kissed in the mouth. In fact, I have that in my beginner's guides to Okayu. I put that clip in it. When I'm talking about Okayu's harem, I'm like, Korone? Check. And I showed like the kiss. So I do feel like they have like a very close relationship. Now, does that mean they actually date each other or are married? I don't know. I don't know. Could be anything. That's like going into territory of their private lives that I just don't know, and I guess it's also not my business. I only know what they say. So they're just good friends, you know. The historical meme, you know, the very famous historical meme. Yeah, you know, Patroclus and Achilles. They're just really good friends, you know. They're hetero life partners, but with benefits, I suppose. I decided to accept this and love Miss Aqua, even with her secrets. That decision hasn't changed.
どんなことを隠しているのかわからないのに
It was Korone who kissed Okayu. Okay. So there we go. That's like what, the second kiss we've seen in Hololive among the members? The first one was Mel and Choco. And then Korone and Okayu. Anyone else in Hololive that's kissed in the mouth? I wonder if Flair and Noel have done it. But I don't think they've ever done it publicly.
この秘密を知ったらご主人様だって愛想を尽かしてしまうのに
Mel and Choco, that's Melty Kiss streams were something, that's for sure. No matter what it is, my feelings for you will never change. Because I love you, Miss Aqua. It's normal to believe in the person you love, right?
それ本気で言ってますか
Yeah, you must have your reasons, Aqua. I nod in confidence, and Miss Aqua lets out a deep breath.
ご主人様がお人よしすぎて今後が心配になっちゃいます。そんな簡単に人を信頼していたらいつか痛い目見ますよ。
Oh, so Noel and Flair is actually confirmed. Like, actually confirmed. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't trust everyone so easily. I know all too well the pain of being betrayed. In high society, lies and deception to undermine others are simply a part of our everyday lives. Although Sister's quick thinking has always saved us, I've been caught in such situations more times than I can count. Well, I think if you knew that, they even have pairing rings with their names. I knew about the rings, but I thought the rings was just, you know, them being very good friends, because like other VTubers do the paired rings thing too, just, you know, for fun. I think in Hololive others have done it too. If I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly who. But yeah. Oh, Sister's quick thinking. Yeah, right. I read this. I've seen so many deceptive people commit immoral acts, blinded by status, honor, and wealth. But Misako would never do anything to hurt people. In fact, you're the type who works hard to help others. You always look out for others, and you'd never turn away from a child in need. It's one of the things that I love about you. So like Noel and Flair always was a situation where it was very convincing, but I never thought it was actually confirmed. Because I remember seeing that something that people actually have asked them, is it actually true? But they never gave a clear answer. So, damn, I didn't know. You always look out for others, and you never turn away from a child in need. It's one of the things that I love about you. I continue talking, hoping that my feelings will get through to Miss Aqua. Miss Aqua listens to my words silently, and then smiles bitterly.
もう本当にしょうがないご主人様ですね。そんなに熱くなっちゃって恥ずかしくないんですか？
Because I'm a main character, Aqua. If you look the main characters of Trails and of Trails from Zero and Azure and Trails of Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, and 4, they do the same thing. If I don't say it clearly, you won't believe me, right? Should I keep going?
もう十分ですよ。これ以上聞かされたら恥ずかしさで顔がゆでだこになっちゃいます。それにそんなに信頼されているなら私も頑張るしかないじゃないですか。
Miss Aqua gives me a bright, refreshing smile as if a weight has been lifted. What I said seems to have made it through to her. Knowing that makes me feel fulfilled.
結構時間経っちゃいましたね。そろそろ本番です。精一杯頑張って歌いますけど、失敗したらちゃんとフォローしてくださいね。
Of course, I'll perform a stage act to liven up the audience if that happens.
そんな器用なこと本当にできるんですか？そうだ、ご主人様、一つ頼みたいことがあるんです。イベントが成功したらご褒美をもらえたらなって。
I don't mind. What would you like? I'll make sure to have it ready for you.
それは全部終わった後に教えます。難しいことじゃありませんから。私は子供たちの様子見てきます。また後で、ご主人様。
Alright, good luck. Oh yeah, for the topic of the editor thing that I said earlier, that I completely dropped and forgot. Yeah, the two reasons why I don't want to have an editor is because right now it's too expensive for me, and number two, I'm proud of what I've achieved with my editing, and it kind of feels bittersweet to stop being the one editing my videos. But maybe one day I'll get like an editor for the non-beginner's guides videos. Because to be fair, an editor would kind of be better than me anyways. But I feel like the beginner's guide, I have a certain attachment to it. I hate editing, I really do. But I have a certain attachment to the progress that I've made for my beginner's guide, right? So I'd like perhaps maybe have an editor for the non-beginner's guides. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try. Okay, I'm gonna find an editor, you know, that's affordable, that can like edit my beginner's guides and see what it feels like. Maybe it's just a matter of me, you know, being averse to change, right? Because I am like that sometimes. I tend to be averse to change at times, which makes me very slow to actually do things. But to be fair, the big reason right now is monetarily. My videos do not make enough money to like sustain me having an editor. Even if I pay the editor per video, I feel like it still wouldn't be like sustainable. I mean, I wouldn't mind like the entire money that I make from the video going to the editor. Like imagine that an editor asks for a certain amount of money per video. And that amount of money just so happens to be the amount of money that I might make per video. I'd be completely fine with that. At least I can like pay him for it. Because I feel like with an editor I would be able to put out more content. Potentially even higher quality, because an actual editor would be better than me at editing. So it would potentially be higher quality and more efficient. And I would be able to put out more content. And you know, even if I'm not making money myself and the money is going to the editor, it's still growing the channel, and that snowballs. So I feel like it would be worth it. I need to consider doing that, and maybe finding a good editor. I'll probably do that once I get myself a VTuber model, but I really do think that is very much worth it. Because my videos, honestly, I'm very proud of how well the videos do. My videos do pretty good for my size. I'm a very small YouTuber, very, very small. But my videos do really well. Like every single one of my videos, on average, gets on average, like every single beginner's guide, pretty much tends to be bigger than like the amount of people that are subscribed. So I feel like right now, the thing that's holding me back is my lack of productivity. It's the fact that I don't put out as much content as I should. I should put more stuff out. So that's why maybe having an editor could potentially be good. Maybe I'll try one day just to see if it's sustainable right now. It's a bit volatile, right? Because not every video does the best. With the beginner's guide, I think perhaps I could do it. The beginner's guide, well, depends on the beginner's guide. I feel like it's weird, but Hololive GP members don't do that well on my beginner's guides. Even though there's so many of them that I want to make yet. So I need to be careful with those. Perhaps I should do those myself for the Hololive GP members. But maybe for others, we'll see. The Tenma guide just did amazingly well out of nowhere. Just bam, biggest one by far. But I can't expect every video to do like that. But honestly, if every video on my channel did as good as like the Enna video, if every video of my channel reached 30k views, I think that would be sustainable for me to just get an editor. For sure. Because I think that the money that I get that should be at least the bare minimum that I can pay an editor. Any more than that would be I could get something myself. Perhaps, potentially. I don't make that much, so I don't know. But we'll see. It's something for the future. Right now I need to worry about university, so I'm taking things slow. I'll be streaming Saturdays and Monday. Well, I'm going to experiment streaming on Monday, and I'll slowly edit my videos. A dozen or so minutes later, the concert begins with a rousing applause. Everyone seems excited to see the Miracle Songstress. You're on semester break? No, my semester started this week. So it's back to the grind again. But I have like a spot that I think I can fit streams on Mondays. So I'm gonna experiment next Monday, do a stream in the afternoon. Maybe not at the same hour, maybe like 1 hour later than I usually do. Because I think I should be able to get home and eat by then. Because I only have morning classes that day, like very early morning. Which allows me to have a free afternoon to edit, to stream, and maybe to have some fun, because I also need to relax a bit. A dozen or so minutes later, the concert begins with rousing applause. Everyone seems excited to see the Miracle Songstress. Yeah, so next Monday as in the 29th of January. Everyone seems excited to see the Miracle Songstress. Tomorrow? Alright, I guess it is Sunday for you already. To me it's still Saturday. So it would be in 2 days for me, but I guess to you it would be in a day. Yeah. Then I guess for you, it's Tuesday. In your time zone, by the time I stream on Monday, it's already Tuesday for you guys. So yeah, sorry, time zone differences. That's not so minutes later. Again, we're time traveling, you know. We're time traveling. I'm speaking to you guys from the past. A dozen or so minutes later, the concert begins with rousing applause. Everyone seems excited to see the Miracle Songstress. Like right now, I am still in your guys' yesterday. It's kinda crazy if you think about it. I mean, time is relative, right? Like the concept that we have of time is relative, but it's funny to think. Are you living in the past? Dude, this is how slow I am at making changes, you know? I'm so slow at making changes that even to catch up in time, I take a long time. The sister takes the stage to open the show.
今日はお集まりいただきありがとうございます。どのような立場であっても、どのような思想を持っていたとしても、音楽の前では皆平等です。願わくばこれから奏でられる歌声が皆さんの心に平穏をもたらしますように。
The sister bows before sitting in front of the piano. Might have hurt their palms, most likely, yes. And with that, the children and Miss Aqua take the stage. Yes, let's go for a more acoustic thing. Oh no, she's gonna have stage fright though. Miss Aqua's face looks stiff as a board. I can clearly see she's very nervous. From the side of the stage, I gesture at Miss Aqua to take some deep breaths. She nods and starts moving her arms widely. You can do it.
Yosh.
When you start, that nervous feeling is gonna go away. All you need to do is take the first step. That is how you do like public stuff. Throw yourself in. The first step is the hardest one to take. But once you get started, it's gonna get easier and easier. Life returns to Miss Aqua's eyes, and she looks straight ahead. Seeing this, the sister begins playing the piano. I remember when I set foot on stage first, in theater. The memories. Aquarium. Miss Aqua looks out over the chapel hall as she listens to the prelude.
すごい人の数。町の人たちがみんな集まってきたみたい。こんなにたくさんの人たちの前で歌うなんて想像したことなかったよ。
For a moment I thought I was like watching Ascendance of a Bookworm. That's nice though.
人前に出るのあんまり得意じゃなかったのに、ほんと何が起こるかわからないよね。
Miss Aqua glances over to the side of the stage.
テオは、私の歌にはみんなの心を一つにする力があるって言ってた。でも実感はないんだ。私は私の感じたままに歌うだけだから。
Miss Aqua takes a deep breath and then begins singing. Copyright claim, here we go. The first stream got copyright claim, by the way, by Nextone or something. Children's chorus overlaps with their voice. And the audience listens intently to the voices brimming with energy and life.
考え方や立場は違っても、人はきっと分かり合える。絆は結び直せる。だって。
So, remember when I said that I like Aqua singing a lot? It's just that the genre that she sings usually isn't my type. Well, this is a different genre. I love it. I really like this song. It's more acoustic. Her voice sounds really, really good. It always does, but like... it really fits this type of music. It's so good.
私とテオはまた一緒になれたんだもん。記憶がなくても、貴族とメイドだとしても。だから町のみんなもきっと大丈夫。ちゃんと仲直りできる。
Miss Aqua's voice becomes more and more powerful, spreading out into the streets and drawing even more people to the church.
よかった。ちゃんとみんな私の歌を聴いてくれてる。
Like, I want this in my phone right now. This is a really good song. I love it so much.
聴いてるだけじゃダメ。みんなの心を動かさないと。
Oh, that was so good.
もっと気持ちを込めて、もっと思いを旋律に乗せて。
Miss Aqua's passionate determination is conveyed to the children, and a great wave of joy washes over the chapel halls. The entranced audience listens breathlessly as each word is seared into their hearts. You know, I think Aqua's voice would be fit like an orchestra really well. Potentially folk music too. Like some Akiko Shikata Akiko type of music.
私の歌を信じてくれた。その期待に応えたい。私の思い、みんなに
Those
届け。
harmonies are so good. Echoes of Miss Aqua and the children's voices could be. No, don't stop! Why are you stopping the music? Don't stop the music! Who did this? Echoes of Miss Aqua and the children's voices could be heard all around town, continuing to resonate and never fading away. No! Don't stop the music! No! I need to find the song. I blame Callie. Always blame Callie, obviously. Soon as the song ends, the audience erupts in rumbling applause. I too clap so hard that my hands hurt. Once Miss Aqua goes off stage, it will be my turn. As the eldest son of the Francois family, I must convince the townspeople that the rumors aren't true and clear everything up. This won't be easy by any means, but I have to do my best not to let Miss Aqua down. Soundtrack cut halfway. Determined, I wait for Miss Aqua to come off stage, but she doesn't. Instead, she faces the audience and takes a deep breath. She's gonna speak!
皆さん、聞いてくれてありがとうございました。少しだけ私の話を聞いてほしいんですけど。
Oh, sorry. Seeing the serious look in Miss Aqua's eyes, the audience goes quiet.
私、ヴィランスが大好きなんです。街並みは綺麗だし、豊かだし、とても暮らしやすい街だと思います。シスターも子供たちもすごくよくしてくれて、なのに街の人たちの仲が悪くなっているなんて信じられません。だから私は歌にみんなが笑顔になるように、仲良くなるようにという気持ちを込めました。
The audience doesn't seem to react well, and although no one is booing, a somber silence envelops the halls. Eventually, people begin shouting how a noblewoman shouldn't look down on people. Just as I expected, everyone thinks that Miss Aqua is nothing more than just another noble. But despite everyone speaking against her, Miss Aqua continues, talking with a smile.
やっぱりみんな私のことを貴族だと思ってるんだ。仕方ないよね。こんな可愛い服着てるんだもの。平民じゃ絶対に着れないよ。でもね、私実は平民なんだ。フランソワ家で働くメイドなの。生まれたのは貧しい農家で、朝早くから夕方まで旗仕事をして、夜は隙間風で震えながら薄い布団をかぶって寝て、今考えると結構ハードな生活をしてたと思う。
You tell him, Aqua.
驚いた？見た目じゃ全然気づかなかったでしょ。
The townspeople are puzzled by Miss Aqua's words. Everyone is gonna flock to the household thinking that they pay so well even a maid can dress like a noble. I mean, they did say that the pay is good actually earlier in the story, so yeah. Well, I mean, maybe not enough for a dress like this, but it's good pay. I mean, working for a noble should be good pay. The doubt soon turn into curiosity, and everyone listens quietly.
ちょっといい服を着ておめかしをすればわからないぐらい、平民と貴族って差がないんだって思った。それもそうだよね。だってみんな同じ人間だもん。
What a nice message.
立場とか
I like this.
生い立ちと
I
か
like this very much.
全然違うけど、きっと話せば分かり合えるよ。だって人と人は絆を結べるから。
Miss Aqua pleads with all her heart. But the distrust between the pro-Francois and anti-Francois group isn't something that can be easily quelled.
もしかしたらこの中に考え方が違うせいで友達と仲が悪くなっちゃった人がいるかもしれない。でも大丈夫。一度結んだ絆は必ず結び直せる。 私がそれを証明できる。だって私は記憶をなくしても身分が違っても思いは通じ合うってことを知っているから。そうだよね、
Miss Aqua holds out her hand to me, and I step up to the stage and grab her hand. Jeez, this isn't what we'd planned.
テオ。ごめんなさい。歌ってたらテンション上がっちゃって。
She got inspired. She inspired herself.
でも後悔はありません。胸の内がスーッてしてとてもすがすがしいんです。きっと思ってたことを全部吐き出せたからだと思います。
Yes, it was a truly rousing speech. That's why my resolve is now even stronger than before. I must do exactly what we came here to do so that Miss Aqua's earnest feelings and courage aren't in vain.
ご主人様、緊張してますね。顔こわばってますよ。大丈夫ですよ。みんなちゃんと話を聞いてくれますから。それにご主人様が私を信じてくれたみたいに私もご主人様を信じてますから。ご主人様なら絶対大丈夫です。ファイト、ご主人様。
I feel a surge of strength flowing from Miss Aqua's hand into mine. And overflowing with courage, my nerves start to go away. Thank you, Miss Aqua. I'm okay now. Miss Aqua smiles lightly and lets go of my hand. I feel Miss Aqua's gentle gaze behind me as I turn to the audience and begin speaking. Nice to meet you all. My name is Théo Francois, the eldest son of the Francois family. As soon as I introduce myself, the audience erupts in excitement. They seem curious to see me for the first time. I've been investigating this town for a little while now. And during my time here, I've unfortunately met some people who are not happy with the Francois family. But I didn't come here to punish these people. If the Francois family has done something to upset you, then I'd like to sincerely apologize. The moment I mention apology, the audience begins to buzz. After all, nobles don't apologize to commoners. Nobility views commoners as inferior beings who should be ruled over. I'm sure that if Father was listening right now, he'd be outraged. But as Miss Aqua reminded me, commoners aren't meant to be ruled over. They're people we must walk together with. Nobles or commoners, we are all people. And as Miss Aqua said, we can understand each other if we just communicate our feelings. Until now, there's never been an opportunity for nobles and commoners to talk to each other. I think that's why there is so much division and conflict. I want to put an end to such sorrowful strife. So please share your voices with me. Share your voices with me so that we can make Vilance even better. Please. The sister raises her hand shyly.
ものすごく個人
It's a
的
very
なこ
good
とでも
message.
よろしいでしょうか。
It's a very good message. You can apply it to a lot of things, a lot of differences between people, you know? Yes, please, ask me anything.
では子供用の服を融通していただけませんでしょうか。個人で持っている服がかなりボロボロになってしまって。
I'm sure we can afford that. Of course. I'll talk to the merchants right away. A variety of other requests soon follow, including repairing wells, maintaining town roads, and mediating problems between neighbors. Okay, that's more fair. I was like, okay, but if people just start asking for things, that can be bad if you just give them everything, you know? But, okay, no, the people are actually, like, asking for things that make sense, though. Like, something that a local government should actually do. Okay, these are good requests. As I respond to, or politely decline each request, the voices of opposition against nobility slowly start to fade. And again, he also declined some of them. That's good. Because, you know, you can't accept everything. You know, it's like that Disney movie Wish that came out recently, where the main villain honestly isn't even a villain. He was actually the guy that was in the right. Where he can make the wishes come true, but he doesn't make every wish come true. You know, because not every wish should come true. There's bad wishes, right? So the main character is angry at that. Like, yeah, you can't accept everything. You can't just say hey, yes to everything. You know, you need to discern what is worth you know, accepting and worth not accepting, you know. Context matters. I respond to... You're right. So the voices of opposition against nobility slowly start to fade. An hour later... Oh, that's an achievement. An hour later, I slump onto the church pew. I feel completely drained after having to keep my head the entire time without a break. I wonder how much there's left of this chapter. Chapter 1 was big. This chapter, if you think about it, we haven't actually done much in this chapter. But we'll see. We're probably going to have to return to Fubuki. So after the return to Fubuki, let's see what happens. An hour later, I slump onto the church pew. I feel completely drained after having to keep racking my head the entire time without a break.
お疲れ様でした。ご主人様大人気でしたね。
It's not often that commoners can voice their concerns directly to a noble. See, that's why kings, another ruler, sometimes had like meetings with people, right? They would have an audience chamber where they would meet with people to listen to their concerns and requests. That's the whole purpose. But I guess at some point nobility forgot that. I'm sure father would be furious if he knew about this. No, that's what they did in the past, you fool.
同じ人間なんですから、きちんと話せば分かり合えますよ。
Exactly, communication is important. It's like, we are a society, we live in a society, right? Tell me, what is the most important thing for a society? It's the ability to communicate. If you can't talk, there's no society, you know? Because society is built over cooperation and talking and many other things, you know, and you need to communicate, right? So that's why we should not divide each other, people. We should talk. Talk is good.
きっとこれで反貴族派の人たちも考え直してくれるはずです。こんなに平民に優しい貴族、めったにいないでしょうから。
I hope so. Used my head so much that I'm suddenly so sleepy.
少し横になったらどうですか？顔色もあまり良くありませんし。
There's still more work to do.
ダメです。ほら、横になってください。
Misako sits beside me and lightly pats her thighs. Oh, wait, Oh? Are we gonna get a thigh pillow? Do we get a thigh pillow? Can I?
今日は特別です。それとも必要ありませんか？
Let's go! Teo is winning! No, of course I'd like to. Whoa! I don't think I'll get many chances to sleep on Misako's laps. Excited, I answered a bit too enthusiastically.
そんなに喜ぶことでもないと思いますけど。はい、どうぞ。でも上を向いたらダメですよ。ちゃんと横を向いててくださいね。顔を見られたら恥ずかしいですから。
Okay, deal. Let's go! Thigh pillow! I slowly lay on my side and rest my head on Misako's laps. So this is the so-called lap pillow I've heard about.
どうですか？寝心地は。
Aqua is known to be one of the squishiest Hololive members. She's very light, but apparently her skin is very soft. So I imagine that it must be very comfortable, yes. It's so warm and soft. I think I'm going to fall asleep at this rate.
いいですよ。寝てしまっても少ししたら起こしますから。
But wouldn't this make your legs sore?
そんなこと気にしなくていいですから。今は体と頭を休めてください。
Misako puts her hand on my head and gently starts stroking my hair.
お疲れ様でした。ご主人様。
We get hair strokes
このままぐっす
too.
りとお休みください。
Lap pillow and leg strokes. That is the best. Not leg strokes, hair stroke. Why am I called? Sorry, I'm thinking too much about legs now. Hair strokes.
私は
Head
ずっと
strokes.
ご主人様のそばにいますから。
Lucky guy indeed. Goddamn Teo. Isaku's voice becomes like a lullaby, and I gently drift off to sleep. Like, the only way this could become better is if she started singing. Actually singing. You know? After enjoying my nap on Misako's lap, we leave the church. Considering the time, it'll be nightfall by the time we return home. We walk towards our carriage as we reflect on everything that happened while we were here in Vilance.
街での騒動、一見落着してよかったですね。きっとお嬢様も喜んでくれると思います。
Yes, it seems that the anti-Francois movement has calmed down. And we were also able to clear up the misunderstanding about my family. Your song and speech really brought everyone together. Thank you. As I say that, Misako starts shaking her hands in embarrassment.
いや、私も無我夢中だったっていうか、そこまで深いことは考えてなかったっていうか。
No, you were just speaking from the heart, and that was a good thing.
ただみんな仲良くしてくれればなって思っただけで、褒められるようなことはしてないです。むしろ勢いで自分とかご主人様の身分を明かしちゃったし、怒られても仕方ないですよ。
You're overthinking things now, again. How could I be angry? It's all thanks to you that I was able to talk with the people and clear up the rumors too. Yeah, you guys were a team. That's what a true relationship should be like. A team. None of this would have been possible without you, Misako.
褒めすぎです。私を照れさせようと大げさに言っていませんか？
No. It's all true. I'm really in your debt. As I say that, I remember the promise we made right before the concert. Oh yeah, you said you wanted a reward, right? You said that if everything went well, there was something you wanted me to do.
言ってましたね。はい。
Oh? Misako seems hesitant, even though she's the one who asked for the reward. Let me see, clothes to sniff? I'm kidding. Is it something really expensive?
いいえ、お金はかからないんです。ただ、ちょっと寄ってほしい
The
ところ
beach?
があって。
Are we going to the beach? Maybe to recover memories? Of course, we have nothing else to do before heading back. Would you like to go?
それは、
Misako stops talking and suddenly looks away. I continue to walk slowly while waiting for her to finish.
大丈夫。絶対大丈夫。テオにちゃんと伝えるって決めたんだから。
Oh?
テオならきっと受け入れてくれるはず。
She's gonna talk about the past. Misako takes a series of deep breaths and looks me straight in the eyes.
海に
I knew it!
行きたいんです。思い出の場所なので。
I knew it! I nod firmly. Here we are.
着きました。ここです。
We arrive at a plain, ordinary beach. The beach borders a large cove, and I hear gentle waves brushing up against the shore.
この場所に見覚えありませんか？
Not really, it just looks like any other beach. Suddenly, I'm reminded of the beach I see in my dreams. But there's no way to be sure, and besides, dreams and reality are completely different things.
じゃあもうちょっと歩きましょう。ついてきてください。
Misako walks slowly along the beach, treading step by step. And as I walk by her side, she begins talking.
私の家、この浜の近くにあるんです。だから小さい頃からよく遊びに来ていました。浜から見える景色はとても綺麗で、嫌なこととか悩み事とか全部吹き飛んじゃうんです。
I'm pretty sure he's going to remember now.
今日は天気もいいですし、もう少ししたら夕日が海を照らしてすっごく綺麗ですよ。波の一つ一つに太陽の光が反射してキラキラ輝くんです。
That sounds very beautiful. As I respond, I start thinking about why Misako brought me here. Did she bring me here only to show me this beautiful scenery? No, there must be more to it. Misako brought me here. I'm sure it's a very special place for her. I'm sure it's somehow...
着きましたよ、ご主人様。
Wow, it's beautiful. It's the spot. It's the spot from the
喜んでくれてよ
dreams.
かったです。 私もこの景色好きなんですよ。本当に大丈夫？大好きな人と一緒に見た大切な景色なんです。
Person you love? Miss Aqua nods, leaving me in a shallow shock. The fact that there was someone else that Miss Aqua loved stirs something in my heart.
ご主人様、怖い顔をしないでください。子供の頃の話ですよ。
Oh, okay. So I know what Aqua's gonna do. Aqua is not going to say it directly. Yeah, it was you. No, she's gonna probably say something like... She's going to say something like... You know, there was this guy I liked, and then we couldn't be together, so I said I hate him. And then then Teo is going to remember himself. That's what's going to happen. She's not gonna say, yeah, Teo, remember that thing? It was you. No. She's gonna be more subtle with it. Wonder how many chapters the game has. Find this. The novel includes 3 chapters, plus an unlockable extra chapter that occurs before the 3rd, but is otherwise is connected. Interesting. Interesting. I'm sorry. I'm just a bit surprised. You never really talk about your childhood after all.
今までは意識して避けてきましたから。ご主人様が昔のことを思い出すのが怖くて。
Remember what? What does it have to do with me? It's your childhood, Miss Aqua.
だってご主人
Never
様
mind,
に
I'm
関係
full
ある
shit.
話ですから。
She's actually going to say directly, it's you.
ご主人様、ちょっとあそこで座っててくれませんか？
Saying that, she points to an ordinary spot in the retreat. As she asks, Miss Aqua walks a short distance away from me.
座ったまま前を見ててくださいね。振り返っちゃダメですよ。
Alright, Aqua. After a short while, I hear the sound of footsteps slowly approaching me. My heart races, and an uncomfortable feeling spreads through my body. I suddenly feel a strange desire to leave this place immediately. No, I can't. I have to stay seated here, just like Miss Aqua told me. Yeah, she's trying to recreate the moment exactly. I'm sure there's some meaning behind this. Yeah, I just need to do what she says. The sound of footsteps comes to a stop, and I feel Miss Aqua is standing right behind me. Oh, yes, gonna reenact how they met.
ねえねえ、何を読んでるの？
Yeah, that's how they met. ねえねえ。
ねえねえ、何を読んでるの？
何を読んでるの？読んでる。読んでる。読んでます。読んでる。No. Sorry, I'm just looking at the grammar. The moment I hear her voice, I feel a spark in the back of my head. Sometimes I pay attention at the sentences in Japanese so that I can learn. I could actually understand what she was saying there. Like a bursting well, my childhood memories come flooding back to me, one after the other. I remember now. I remember everything. Miss Aqua, your Minato. That girl in my dream who can sing well is real. It wasn't a dream after all, right, Minato?
はい、私の名前は湊アクア。
Please, game, don't switch it.
やっと思い出してくれました。
Don't switch the names. You don't have to do that. The people playing this game are Hololive fans. The people that like Japanese culture. You don't have to change the goddamn names. You just call them Minato Aqua. Don't say Aqua Minato. Come on. That feels so unnatural. Why do they keep doing this, the localizers? Keep it Minato Aqua. God damn it. I get it. Main character is called Théo François, right? So in this country, Théo François, he uses first name, family name. But come on. If you're gonna use Aqua Minato, then you may as well call her that in Japanese too. For the sake of being, faithful to the lore of the country, right? But if you decide to go with, no, let's just go with how she's actually called, which is Minato Aqua, then put it like that in the translation as well, you know? You know? I don't like disconnections like this. It creates a disconnection between audio and what the actual translation is showing. I hate that. It's a minor nitpick, to be fair, but they did that with Nobunaga's Ambition too, and I don't like it.
もうご主人様って
I blame Callie,
ひどい
yeah.
ですよ。全然気づかないんですから。子供の頃何度もここで遊んだのに、いっぱいおしゃべりしてたのに、全部忘れてるなんて思ってませんでした。ずっと
Oh.
ずっと寂しかったです。
Tears ran down Miss Aqua's cheeks. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
謝らなきゃいけないのは私。だってご主人様が記憶をなくしちゃったのは私のせいだから。あの雨の日のことも思い出せました？
Yes, that's the day you and I said goodbye. That's the day I was to return home, and I waited for you, Miss Aqua, at this beach. It started pouring down rain, but I couldn't bring myself to leave, because I thought I'd ever get to see you again if I did.
でもちゃんと約束したわけじゃなかったですよね。それなのになんで待ってたんですか？
I just wanted to. We had met every day, and besides, it looked like you regretted what happened the day before. I remember when she said she hated me. She looked like she was in pain, just about to burst in tears.
後悔してましたよ。家に帰ってからずっと
Clanad
なん
moment.
であんなことを言ったんだろうって全然眠れなくて、起きたら次の日の午後で外は大雨で絶対いないよねと思いながら浜に近づいたらご主人様が待ってて、もしかしたら寝ぼけてるのかなって思って目をこすってもやっぱり夢じゃなくって、私すっごく驚いたんですから。
I was so cold then. I just sat there shivering, waiting for you.
本当にもうご主人様は無茶しすぎなんですよ。もっと自分の体大事にしてください。
I'm sorry. I just had to see you. I wanted to say goodbye and also keep my promise to you.
約束？
Do you remember? It was the day I said I was leaving. I remember the promise we made when we were children.
私もっと歌練習する。次は失敗しないようにする。だから上手くなったらまた私の歌聞いてくれる？
Yeah, of course.
確かに私の歌を聴かせてあげるって約束してましたけど、雨に打たれてまで聴きたかったんですか？
Yeah, I was really looking forward to it. But I was in a feverish haze at the time. I couldn't listen to you properly. Could you sing it for me one more time?
もちろんいいよ。何度でもテオのためなら歌ってあげる。
Aww. Miss Aqua takes a deep breath and opens her mouth.
風一つ染まってく音をたなびかせて。
That's the main theme of the game! That's the main theme of the visual novel! From the main menu!
流れ出す朝焼けの空を飛んでく。
Such a good song! Her voice stretches across the sea. When I close my eyes, I can clearly see the days leading up to now, finally reunited from our lost pasts. The frightened look on her face when we met, the serious look on her face while she cleaned, the smile on her face when she played pranks. They're all our precious memories together.
鳥や雲じゃないから飛んで くのは無理だね。それだったら歩き出してみよう。
That's right. We've only just taken our first steps. I want to continue walking together, step by step with Miss Aqua. I don't know what awaits me at the end of this journey called life. But one thing I'm sure. I want Miss Aqua by my side every step of the way. So I'll tell you how I feel. I'll return those words you bravely said to me when we were children. As I think about that, Miss Aqua finishes singing. She then turns to me, looking at me with a deep gaze.
どうでしたか？子供の頃よりは上手くなったと思いますけど。
Definitely. It was really beautiful. It made me think that I want to keep walking by your side, Miss Aqua.
もうすぐそうやってからかうんだから。
I shake my head and take Miss Aqua's hand. I mean it, Miss Aqua. No, Aqua. I always want to be with you. So let me say it again. I love you, Aqua.
本当に
I still
私でいいの？
Aqua.
メイドだし、ドジだし、ちんちくりんだし、昔ひどいことを言ったのずっと隠してたのに。
There's no one else for me but you, Aqua. You're not hiding anything else, right?
うん、ない。全部テオに教えたから。はあ、やっと胸が軽くなったよ。ずっと言いたかった。苦しかった。
Tears rain down from Aqua's eyes, landing on the sand at her feet. Aqua, do you remember? You said that if we got married, then we could be together forever. I feel the same way as you did that then. I want to be with you forever as well. And I want us to get married someday. The moment I say that, Aqua starts crying even harder.
テオ、ちゃんと覚えててくれたんだ。嬉しい。嬉しいよ。テオとはいつかそうなれたらなって子供の頃から思ってた。でも隠し事があったからなかなか一歩が踏み出せなくて、ちゃんと言えなくて。嘘じゃないんだよね。私とずっと一緒にいてくれるんだよね。
Instead of words, I embrace Aqua tightly. We feel each other's warmth and beating hearts.
テオ、すっごくドキドキしてる。心臓の音早すぎるよ。
Your body's really hot too, Aqua.
これは夏だからだよ。
As she says that, Aqua wraps her arms around me.
ありがとう。私のことを好きって言ってくれて。私も好き。ずっと一緒にいたい。
Our hearts finally join, and joy overflows from every part of my body. I'm convinced that I am, without a doubt, the happiest person in the world right now.
もう少しこのままでいたい。もっと近くで感じてたいの。
I nod silently and embrace her even tighter. Hey, that was beautiful. That was so beautiful. As we head back to the carriage, Aqua quietly mutters.
私たちのことお嬢様は認めてくれるかな。
I don't know. We were able to resolve the issue in Vilance. So I'm hopeful, but even if she doesn't, I'll just keep asking, over and over, until she accepts us. No matter how many times she denies our love, I will never give up.
私もお願いする。せっかくテオとの絆を結び直したんだもん。もう二度と離れ離れになりたくないよ。
As if to prove her own determination, Aqua snuggles up to me. Even though we've been together all this time, I feel closer to her than ever as I feel the warmth of her body. No matter what difficulties we face, we can overcome them together. I'll make sure Sister knows that. Aqua nods in agreement. We ride in silence for the rest of the way back home. After we arrive back at the mansion, we head to the common room to report on what happened in Vilans.
お久しぶりですね、テオ。元気そうで何よりです。
You as well, sister. It's been almost 10 days, I believe.
ええ。ヴィランスの問題を無事解決してきたそうですね。
Miss Marin did? I haven't told her anything yet, though. Seeing me all confused, Miss Marin shakes her head. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
やっぱり気づいてなかったんですね。ご主人様たちのこと、こっそり護衛してたんですよ。ヴィランスにいる間、
Was she actually the sister? Was she actually the sister the whole time? What? Why?
お嬢様が心配したからですよ。可愛い弟に何かあったらどうしよう。
Oh, never mind. No, it wasn't. She was basically hiding, and keeping an eye on us. That's all. She wasn't a sister.
まあ、実際には何もなかったんで、私の出番はなかったんですけどね。
Oh yeah, okay. So it wasn't her. No, she was just hiding and following them.
ちょっと待ってください。じゃあ、私とご主人様のこと全部筒抜けだったってことですか？
Does that mean you saw and heard that we did? Oh, you mean what we did? That's a typo there. It's not a T, it's a W. What we did.
街でお茶したり、一緒に歩いてたこととか。全部見てたわよ。いやー、アクタンもご主人様も大胆ね。一丁前に腕まで組んで熱々カップルって感じだったわよ。
Sneaking 100. Yep. さすがマリン。さすが船長。
私までドキドキしちゃってお肌ツヤツヤになっちゃったじゃないかなかな。
Miss Marin nudges Aqua with her elbow as she teases her, causing Aqua's body to suddenly start shaking.
ああ、もう最悪。そういう時は目をそらすのが大人の対応ってもんでしょ。護衛だから仕方ないんです。街中でチュッチュする方が悪いんです。
So they kiss too.
キスなんてしてないわよ。マリンのバカ、変態。バカっていう方がバカなんです。もう怒った。許さないんだから。やん、怒ったアクタンも可愛い。うわ、きつ。今さらぶりっこするような年じゃないでしょ。
Oh, okay, that one is gonna hit a nerve. That one is gonna hit a nerve.
なんだと？
Yep, I knew it.
年は関係ないでしょ、年は。
I fucking knew it. You mention age, that's gonna hit a nerve. Miss Marin and Aqua continue bickering, like an old married couple. Sister lets out a sigh and looks over to me.
テオもよく頑張りましたね。ヴィランスの件は平和的に解決したとマリンから聞きましたよ。
Yeah, they're just being themselves here, 100%.
まさか歌で人々の心を動かすとは思いませんでした。お手柄ですね。
It's all because of Aqua's courage that we were able to convince the townspeople. So please praise Aqua, not me.
随分と親しくなったようですね。呼び捨てだなんて。
Oh yeah, we're calling it Aqua, not Miss Aqua anymore. Sister's expression slightly stiffens. It seems like I need to prepare myself for the worst. To tell you the truth, we made a stop somewhere after leaving Vilans. And I got all of my memories back. I tell Sister everything and let out a big breath. Aqua and Miss Marin also stopped quarreling and listened with bated breath.
念のため確認したいのですが、テオは自力で思い出したんですよね。
Yes, I remembered everything on my own, after I heard Aqua sing. Aqua had not told me anything about the past. Aqua nods repeatedly, agreeing with my statement. My head feels so much clearer now, so I doubt I'll be having those nightmares again. I'm sorry for causing you so much worry for so long, Sister. Sister suddenly jumps up and wraps her arms around me.
よかった。記憶を取り戻してくれて本当によかった。いつも心配してたんですよ。悪夢を見すぎたせいでテオが死んでしまったらどうしようって。これできっと悪夢は見なくなりますよね。
Yes, I'm sure. The hazy feeling of uncertainty and dread that loomed over me is now completely gone.
よかった。はあ、これで私の心配事も一つ減りました。いつも不安だったんですよ。テオが早死にしたらどうしようって。
Don't be dramatic, sister. I won't die that easily.
そんなのわからないじゃないですか。テオはたった一人の弟なんですから、心配して当然です。もしまた何かあったら、遠慮なく私に相談するんですよ。
I nod earnestly. As always, I think sister is being a bit overprotective. But I guess this is just her way of expressing your sisterly love for me. Sister then lets me go and walks over to Aqua, taking her hand.
アクアさんも、ありがとうございます。テオの記憶を取り戻してくれて。ずっと心配していたので、なんてお礼を言ったらいいのか。いえ、ちゃんと約束を果たせてよかったです。
Promise? What promise?
そういえば、大事なことを話していませんでしたね。黙っていようと思っていたのですが、テオの記憶も戻りましたし、隠しておく必要もありませんね。
Oh. Sister lets go of Aqua's hand and looks back at me.
アクアさんを雇った本当の目的は、テオの記憶を取り戻すためだったんです。幼い頃に面識のあった二人が一緒の時間を過ごせば、その時の記憶も戻ってくるのではないかと思いまして、なので当初の契約は、テオが記憶を取り戻すまでは雇うというものでした。
Wait, so you're going to fire now that my memories are back? You can't do that. Aqua's the most important person to me. I wouldn't let you separate us.
そんな怖い顔をしないでください。当初の契約
Yeah,
は
she did say that at
と
the
言った
time
でしょ
in there. Fubuki understands not all people are strong as her, so it's understandable she worried about others. Also, as Miko said, Fubuki is AI, and it's only explanation why she can work all the time. That's why she's always in every single member's stream, maybe. Like that one super supportive all-live member that's like in people's chats all the time. Every time there's new debuts and things like that.
アクアさんはメイドとしても立派に成長しました。フランソワ家には必要な人材でしょう。
I slowly shake my head in response to sister's word. I don't mean just as a maid. She saved me in Valence. She hates going in front of crowds, and yet she sang in front of everyone. She even helped convince the townspeople for the sake of our family. Aqua is a necessary part of this family, not just as a maid, but as her own person. So let me ask you again. Please give our relationship your blessing.
お願いします。
Aqua and I bow our heads, and sister lets out a deep sigh as she looks at us.
まずは顔を上げなさい。話しづらいでしょ。私の気持ちは最初から変わっていません。テオが幸せになることが最優先です。貴族と平民の恋愛には数多くの障害があります。きっと嫌な気持ちになることも多いでしょう。生半可な気持ちでお付き合いしても、きっと途中で心が折れてしまうと思います。でも、
Sister's expression lightens and their tension relaxes.
二人の気持ちは本物のようですし、ヴィランスの一見も見事でした。だから、私からとやかく言うことはもうありません。
Sister looks at Aqua and me, back and forth.
テオ、何があってもアクアさんを守るんですよ。
Yeah, definitely do that, because she's gonna become a target now that she's, in a relationship with a noble.
アクアさん、ふつつかな弟ですが、末永く一緒にいてあげてください。お嬢様、ありがとうございます。私たちの仲を認めてくれて。
I guess this is what it means to be so happy that you could cry. But seeing our happy faces, Sister's expression suddenly returns to a serious tone.
二人とも、安心するのはまだ早いですよ。お父様を説得しなくてはいけませんし、
Oh boy.
他の貴族や領民にも説明しなくてはい
I
けま
mean,
せん。
the rest of the nobles and lords don't matter. The father is the one that really matters here. The other ones can talk all they want, but it's the father that has the last say here.
もちろん私も協力はしますが、簡単なことではないでしょう。二人の困難はまだ始まったばかり。気を抜いていたら 足元をすくわれますよ。
そうですよね。すみません、浮かれちゃって。
Sister is completely right, and we both slump our shoulders, feeling the true weight of our reality. In response, Miss Marin pats us on our shoulders. I mean, this is progress though. We now got Fubuki on our side though. That's better than before.
ほらほら、そんなしけた顔しない。せっかくの幸せが逃げちゃうでしょうが。
痛い、わかったから、そんなバンバン叩かないでよ。
アクタンたちがしょぼくれてるのがいけないんでしょ。ちゃんと笑える？
笑えるからねってよ。
I nod, and we both smile at Miss Marin.
ちょっと不自然だけど、まあいいでしょ。おめでとう、二人とも。お姉さんも嬉しい。アクタン、よく頑張ったわね。
お姉さん嬉しい。Big sister is happy.
ありがとう、マリン。
よーし、今日は二人の交際をお祝いしてパーティーを開きましょう。お姉さん、腕によりをかけちゃうぞ。いいですよね、お嬢様。
ええ、せっかくだもの。今日はみんなで楽しみましょう。
さすがお嬢様、話が早いですね。ヴィランスでいいワインも買ってきましたし、それを開けてお祝いしちゃいましょう。
私も手伝う。おつまみとか用意すればいいんでしょ。
いいっていいって。アクタンは主役なんだからのんびりしてなさいよ。
そういうわけにはいかないよ。だって私メイドだもん。確かにテオとは恋人になったけど、でもメイドを辞めたわけじゃないし、館にいる間はちゃんとメイドの仕事もやりたいの。
私は構いませんけど、ご主人様はそれでいいんですか？
I'd say it's up to Aqua to decide.
アクタンがメイドを続けると、あんまりイチャイチャできなくなるかもしれませんよ。
Fool around, I get it. I don't mind. I can always go and see her when she's not working. And I love seeing her doing her best as a maid too.
もうテオはすぐに私のことを好きって言うんだから。
はいはい、ごちそうさまでした。もうのろけはお腹いっぱいです。
That's not true, Marin. You're jealous. You also want it. That's why. Miss Marin interrupts our conversation with a sour look on her face.
とにかく事情はわかりました。アクタンがやる気なら私も今まで通り仕事を振りますよ。っていうわけで、アクタン、メイド服に着替えたら台所に来てね。
わかった。じゃあテオ、また後でね。
Aqua turns around to head back to her room. But perhaps because we've been together the whole time since Vilance, the thought of leaving her side makes me feel uneasy, so I call out to her. I'll help too.
ダメですって。今の私はメイドモード。ご主人様を手伝わせるわけにはいきません。その代わり、お仕事が終わったら甘やかしてくださいね。
かわいい。
ってなんだか恥ずかしいことを言っちゃいましたね。じゃあそういうことで。
Aqua leaves the common room, her face as red as a tomato. Tomato? Which one did I use? Tomato. I actually used tomato. And every time I see her react so adorably, I cannot help but love her even more.
やれやれ、この調子では館の風紀が心配になってしまいますね。
Decency?
テオ、言うまでもないことですが、メリハリをつけた清く正しい交際をしてくださいね。
Understand, Theo? No smashing on the power. Understand? I nod firmly. Up until now, any mistake I made was my responsibility and mine alone. But this will no longer be the case from now on. As long as I'm with Aqua, I have to be more serious. If I lose my edge because of our relationship, that will only cause her more trouble. Sister, please be even stricter with me than ever before. I want to be the kind of man who can protect Aqua no matter what happens.
わかりました。早速明日から始めましょう。勉学に剣術。学ぶべきことは多いですよ。
I'm ready. I respond confidently, and sister chuckles.
いい目をするようになりましたね。それでこそ、フランスワ家の後継者にふさわしいです。食事の準備ができるまで、テオは部屋で休んでいなさい。後で。
Oh, sorry. Damn, I thought she was done. The moon. Alright. I think I'm gonna stop here though. We're gonna leave the rest to next stream. I know.
本当に大丈夫？
I have no idea how much is left in this chapter. I just don't know. I feel like this could keep going. So, next time we do this stream, if we finish too early, I'll just play Valkyrie Chronicles in the same stream. This way it won't be too small of a stream, because I really am not sure if this stream is gonna last for 10 minutes or like an hour more. So I'll stop here. It seems like a good place to stop. Okay, let me see, I'm gonna change the title of the stream again. Let's see, I get derailed constantly while talking about Vtubers. Then I finally kneel to Aqua. Alright. There we go. That's a better title. What about something with Nijisanji he was talking about? Like some quizzes. Oh, like the... You mean like a tier list? Oh yeah, or the quiz as well. Oh yeah, you're right. The Nijisanji quiz, the Tsukinomito personality quiz. You're right. Yeah, okay. So if we finish if next time we play this game, we finish too fast, I'll end that stream and immediately start the Nijisanji quiz stream. In that case, that way we can still like enjoy some more time of stream. Yeah, I'll do that. I need to download the personality quiz. There's an English version now. So yeah, I'll do that. Thank you for reminding me. I'd completely forgotten about it. So yeah, that'll be probably for next week if I had to guess. Next Saturday. Again, I'm gonna try an experiment doing a stream next Monday to see if it fits well with the schedule. I think it will. So see you Monday. Thank you guys for coming. Sweet dreams. Bye bye. See ya.